I like you got to use your Hulk with the
Here we
championship
go.
belt
Here we
on
go.
the artwork. That was good.
Artwork looking good this week. Just sometimes it happens. This was one of those good weeks.
I mean, it wasn't really a good week, but the artwork is good this week.
Time, weather, and
Cooking up dope in a crock pot.
Gucci bag, Fendi bag. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That big rock candy mountain. Real Radio 218 V Rich. The V is a variable. The variable can be replaced by a word that we can't say on YouTube, so we won't. So
Is
now
that what
the
this is
word
all
that
about?
can't be said
Andromeda.
will be used as the variable V.
Oh, we could say B now.
So you say it in your own head. Rich.
You say V, and I say Rich.
C?
V.
No, not that word.
V.
Starts with a C,
Pussy.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
does.
could quit being a cunt for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, and it's not cunt. It's not cunt rich.
The way
Wow.
I see it is for $30, you cannot be a cunt for fucking
Hey.
5 minutes.
God damn. Pickle
It's like
is
a
up.
Guy Ritchie movie.
Right?
We watched it. We're going to review it later.
Love it. Love it. Things always pick up with pickle. When
Pick
pickle's
'em
around,
up,
right?
pick 'em up, pick
What
'em
can I
up,
say? You get
pick 'em
pickle,
up.
and we got some energy.
A couple of things that ain't picking up. It's them pants around that belly.
What?
Boy, we got to wear them pants low, low.
Aw.
I don't think he really wears short. I mean pants. I think it's short.
Short
What?
pants.
You fell on the floor?
Oh Jesus!
What
Christ.
happened?
I don't know. Sounded like something was beating on the ground.
It's not me.
Oh, is it?
You got to beat
The
that.
Mayhem gets excited and his foot starts hitting the ground. He's like a dog.
Oh,
with
is
a
that
little
what it is?
tail.
You were
He don't
playing
even know
double
he's
bass
doing
over
it.
there?
Yeah, he don't even know he's doing it.
Like, okay, fuck. It's either a tornado or an earthquake. And we don't get earthquakes, so it's probably a tornado.
Could you imagine me playing drums in one of these around here? Everybody would hear. Everybody would hate me. Would everybody hate me if I played drums around here?
Yes.
Really? All right.
I mean, come on, man.
Really? Even for 1
Really?
hour? Really? 1 hour?
Really?
Wait. I want to know this. 1 hour. 1 hour. People would hate me for playing drums. Really?
You hate people for a lot less, man. So let's not place the blame on everyone else.
On the drums, though. That's like the thing. If anything, it's kind of like you're bettering yourself. You know what I mean?
If it was like a violin,
All right. No, you would hate a violin more. I
no
guarantee-
way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you wake
yeah.
up and somebody good at violin, playing
No,
violin.
no,
Oh yeah,
no, no.
making coffee extra special in the morning.
Yeah, but you're making coffee to
And I don't mean violin like that fucking hillbilly shit. No, I mean like fucking cool ass like classical fucking violin. Now, I don't want the motherfucker riding in the back of my truck playing it while I'm driving around. But like when I woke up in the morning and somebody was sitting outside, no, not that.
Well, that's violin.
I'm not a fucking duke. I'm a czar.
Wow,
I mean,
douche.
what do you fucking want? Dun, 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 dun.
No, they play it slowly.
Like what?
Slowly, and time can heal.
There's
so
no violin in
much.
that song.
Yeah, there
Change
is.
the melody.
They make noises.
That's a theremin, man.
Okay, maybe a
What are we
theremin.
talking
Okay, scratch the violin. I want a theremin.
But either way, back to the point.
What?
The fact that you'd rather hear.
Oh, the doom 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 doom
All right. I'm curious. Now. Right, yeah. Right. That's it. That's
Nah,
pretty good.
fuck. I'd be
No?
like, all right, man.
What would you rather hear?
Doom.
That or a guitar?
I'd
a loud
imagine
guitar.
rather live
What
next
kind
to
of
somebody
guitar?
who's not making
Rock
noise.
guitar.
Like fucking T-Ray playing that
Yeah.
shit? No, fuck no.
All right. What about
Definitely not Levi.
What, what about Scotty or an acoustic?
Scotty on acoustic?
Yeah.
Is he playing 311?
Yes.
Oh, I call him the cops. Be like, this dude's obviously smoking dope because
right.
there's a lot of weed to make that sound good.
Last-
Don't think. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Last one.
Yeah.
Ready? Drums. Or horns.
What do you mean? No. Who the fuck wants to hear a horn?
You got to pick one. You
Oh,
can
the
either
only
hear
time I
drum-
want to hear horns is if we're running into battle.
You got to pick one. They're going to be next door.
You know why
gotta
they
hear
play
this for an
horns?
hour.
Because
Where?
you're trying to run away from the horn.
I'm trying to run away from both y'all.
Come on, pick one. Pick one.
Oh, wait,
Drums
what other-
or horns.
What is
Oh,
it
well, fuck, man.
about?
You're just trying to get me to say playing drums is okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how far drums are bad to.
Yeah, and drums are also a bad solo instrument.
Oh yeah.
Like, if it's a
right.
backbone of a song, yeah, it's
Right.
it's vital.
Fair enough.
Like, I'm not going to
But
say
just
it's
hearing
not.
drums all the time.
Oh,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
that's
All
just
right.
like...
All
And
right.
then you think the further you are away or through the wall, you lose so much. So all you really is hearing is the kick drum. And you're almost feeling it more from the vibrations of the wall. Yeah, and it's like, dude, there's no time. That sounds like somebody's building something, but nothing productive's getting done.
I'm building a foundation.
Yeah, You got to find a new hobby. Yeah, my dad used to hate that shit. That's why I don't like music to this day.
'Cause
my
your dad?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I go get me some nice buckets and pots and shit, and then
Oh,
those two
yeah,
the
yeah.
wooden spoons out
Yeah.
the kitchen, and I'm in the room and I'm fucking jamming, you know.
Yeah. And he takes that shit away real quick, huh?
Oh, yeah, not good. Man,
Really?
you got to get fucking no way. Cut
Really?
that shit. I could hear it all the way in the back. Like, dude, like we ain't had a big house,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I heard
hear
it all the way in the
5
back.
feet away. What about
Yeah, so-
Barbara Jean? Did she allow it? Did she like?
Way more tolerable.
Really?
Tolerable.
All right, that's a big word. Good job.
It was.
But Malcolm, zero.
Right.
Zero on that.
So
All
when
right.
we'd have like Nerf basketball full court games in my room, you'd only crash into the door, or you could hit a
Couple
bounce.
times?
Yeah, you could hear the heels hitting the ground.
Would
So
he
you-
allow that?
Nah, but it wasn't like the constant. Right. So that's why I became a basketball star.
Ah, I got a star.
I could play that in my room. Nerf, boy. We fucked them walls up.
Imagine, jeez.
Dude, when I moved out and I took all the posters down,
It was
that
all
shit
fucked
looked
up.
like Demo Diva spent 4 hours in there. Oh, man.
I'm glad we got that out the way. I feel better.
I'm glad y'all did too.
Oh, by the way, man, finished that toothpaste off finally. Threw it away.
Really? All right.
Yeah,
see,
I found it
now,
in the trash can.
I gotta say, thanks for pointing that out, because now one of my toothpaste is kind of on the end cycle of it, and I'm kind of like, how much is in there? Like, I'm intrigued now. Like, do I just use it all and get a full thing, or do I do a little dab of it, or you know what I mean? How long is this gonna last? A lot of
I've never
thoughts.
done that. I've thrown it away way before, just based
Yeah.
on I don't like the way it looks.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go all the way and like scrape it out and like really make
cut
that
it
big-
open with
Oh,
an X-Acto knife,
No, I wouldn't do
scrape it on.
that. No. You just use you flip your toothbrush around and you use it like a little flat edge,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you kind of, push it out, and then you got to roll it.
That's when you didn't go to the store. Like, you're like, shit, I forgot toothpaste
Pretty
again.
much.
I'm going to
Yeah, you
rub
gotta
my
push it.
toothbrush on it. Get you a rolling machine, fucking stick it in there. Getting every last drop. What a silly mess. You don't feel like doing a show? I don't know.
Not
We're kind of
really.
doing it. We're in the middle of it.
I kind of like
It's
this
going good.
loose format so far. It's been a
You
very.
would, man.
I mean, I'm to the T over
He
here.
likes some loosey goosey.
I like
like
it
it
feel real
I
loose
like
like
it.
a long
Very
neck
good.
goose on Mayday. That's what he likes.
I like change every now and again. I'm not a big proponent of change sometimes, but sometimes it is fun to kind of change it up a little bit.
Yeah, did y'all have fun when we did our Easter special
I did.
No.
with Jared? Jared joined us. Davey joined us.
That's right.
Brawler, the Tiger King.
God, hon, jeez.
Lily was coming close to both stealing the show and then making it uncomfortable.
Yeah,
And then when Brawler came in, Brawler just completely stole
Oh,
the show and
God,
showed why he was the Tiger King of the week.
Wow. Wow, right?
Well deserved that. Fucking Lily is awesome. But it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, I get scared. I'm more afraid with she's going to like, I don't know, I would
We're
say
gonna
here
say-
or something.
yeah,
I
and
don't
then,
know.
Like, oh, Jared's like, thanks for teaching my kid that. Like,
No, not at all. They say way worse. But
dude, Jesus.
yeah, Lily fucking gets it. Like, she's a smart kid. You
Yeah,
don't.
yeah,
There's some kids that can't be around adults acting like openly ridiculous and be able to get it.
Yeah,
Lucky
yeah.
for them, Lily's just a really smart kid and can tell what's right, what's wrong, she can tell humor. So lucky for them, that's the case. But I wonder what other people like. I can't believe they're joking like that with the kid right there. And it's like,
Yeah, I think they would pull him into the other room or whatever.
it's probably why
Something.
she's so well adjusted. She'll make
yeah.
a good adult when she gets older because she hasn't woke up one day and went, oh my God, what fucking world is this? What?
I'm sorry. What? Everything okay over there?
No, I don't know.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm good.
All right. I just heard something. Anytime I hear a stray sound, I get nervous. Like,
Yeah, what was that?
No, I'm turning it on my phone to test and make sure that it fucking works.
and it's working.
Yeah, it sounds
Okay,
fine.
great. That's all I needed to know. I'm
All right.
flight control over here. If there's a problem, I want to know.
I didn't know if there was. I'm sorry.
glad
I didn't
I
know
know.
what you were
No, it's all
asking.
good.
Did something make it seem like it was?
No, I don't think so. That's
I
why
think
I was just
Oh,
lately
all right.
she's been doing it and just not telling us. I think that's the problem.
doing what and not telling you.
Checking, like,
No, usually you don't
I
make a
always
big deal over it.
Right,
Yeah,
I
but
always
now I
do
was
it.
kinda
My
curious.
phone accidentally was too loud when
well,
I
there you
did
go.
it.
See?
And then you heard a
Mayday
sound, but I
perk.
hurried up and promptly shut it off. I was hoping we could just keep going right past that, but
So this Wednesday, we're going to bring back the live video show.
okay.
Mayday and I did a little promo, pretty much just to test it and see how that was going to work. What?
No, I enjoyed that.
You're
this
fucking
something,
cracking me up today,
something
man.
wrong?
I don't know what it is.
Something wrong.
I'm excited. I guess because it's like I hadn't really been doing much. I'm like, oh, it's
He's looking at me like he never seen a fucking person before.
no, like, I can almost touch
Oh,
him.
fuck. That's where those
Somebody
words
to
come out
talk
of.
to.
He's looking at me trying to figure out how come I don't look like my 2K character.
Where's the mohawk?
He looks so much different on the court, on the basketball floor.
Oh, God.
All glory be to God, which is all I can do on a basketball floor. I miss BI. Yeah, I miss the Pelicans. That's one thing I really do miss. Out of everything that's gone and we don't have the luxury, I
Yeah.
definitely miss the Pelicans
Really?
big time.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
all
It's just, it's like my favorite show, and I don't get it. My favorite show's not on anymore.
Yeah.
You know? We've been having to watch wrestling, which we're going
Ah.
to talk about second
Yeah,
hour.
all right.
Played some wrestling video game and everything, man. All the way. Going all the way up or
I'm
down.
all the way
Don't know
up.
which way. So we're going to do the show again Wednesday. And Tim Lottie's supposed to join us.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, dude.
Good. I'm excited. I think that's going to be fun.
Yeah, they were real fun.
And there was a couple of things I actually absolutely hated about it. And there was a couple of things that I was like, oh, man, this works. If I could get it to work right,
All right.
it's very simple.
Okay.
Like, it's an easy thing.
Yeah.
Once it was all set up and I
Right,
kind of
right.
tweaked it a little
Yeah.
bit, I'm like, oh, shit. And then when we did the promo, I changed it again and used a different computer.
Uh-huh.
And that made a big difference. So I'm
Nice.
like, all right, man, we can do this. And then since we can't have really guests on Sundays,
Yeah.
we could do a video show with them. And if we get good materials, then we can review it on Sunday. So double the fun.
All right.
So I'm like, oh, well, let's give it a shot. You fucking weird bastard tonight. Boy.
What?
You're making this weird little smile and
'Cause I'm
rubbing your
thinking
beard.
about-
I'm like, what is
No,
it?
I'm thinking about fucking how I'm making it like Groundhog Day on there too. I'm wearing the same shirt. It's like the same.
That's what you were
Mayday.
thinking about. You actually got that same shirt on
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
that
this-
motherfucker is loaded
Boy,
with
that's
the V.
Big Red. You
Oh,
didn't
that
know?
bitch just dripping V off of it. He ain't washed that shit one time. He been having that shirt on since Easter.
Oh, he wore that shirt last week.
I ain't really left the house and got it dirty. I wear my undershirt underneath it to catch the sweat. That bitch brand new.
There you
Still
go,
downy
baby.
fresh.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
I may wear this till this whole. till
No,
the
if
V
that's
is
gonna be
over,
your
man.
performance video shirt, you can't wear it everywhere
This?
else you go. Yeah.
Oh, this is only. So this is only live now. Like this is
That's
only.
what I would do if I
performance.
was you.
Oh, like only special. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that
That
idea.
collar though it quit a long time ago. You might
Really?
have to-
What?
Yeah. That fucking collar
Shut
look
up,
like,
Allie.
look like them
I didn't
things.
even say anything.
Isn't it, Allie? Tell
I'm
me.
laughing
Tell
at
me.
the way you said it.
That collar rough, huh?
It looks popped.
That don't even have an insignia on the front. What is that? A fucking Target? Fucking-
Why does it matter?
I'm
You
just
don't
trying
wear
to
stuff with
figure out.
logos on it. I would like the one
Can't
without a
have-
logo.
You know why? Because the shirt fits me well.
Oh,
It's
all right.
difficult for me to find shirts that fit me a certain way because
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
a long torso.
Is that true?
Yeah, I've got a long fucking torso.
Looks normal length to me.
Well, you really hit the life lottery. Boy, this loose format fucking is not working. Yeah. Let's stick to the script. What we got? I don't know. Oh, we need a name for the show though. What about? I thought just simple, not real interview. NRR face to face. I kind of like that. So I don't know. We have to pick a new name. We got till Wednesday. Plenty of time.
What would you call it? Interviews.
No. Or we could just call it V.
Yeah.
And you could just
V's.
insert whatever you want
Yeah,
there.
there you go. You could call it V2 Electric Boogaloo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But now I do know it's time for news you need to know about. It's a very dangerous and ever-changing world out there. I compiled a couple of stories that I think you need to know about. I do know that there's no need to worry about the smoke and the fumes and the smell coming from a Chalmette refinery after a lightning strike on Saturday. I'm sure there's no need to be concerned. They said it was just non-toxic fumes in the air that you were smelling. If people didn't need enough to freak out about, now that happens. If you can smell something, that usually means they put a smell in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like propane and gas. Like
Propane
you
and
can-
propane accessories.
they put smells in it so you can
Like
smell
a rotten egg.
it, so that you know
it's a
you.
No,
rotten
that's
egg.
what it naturally smells like.
No.
Okay.
It naturally is odorless, but they put a smell in it so that if there's a leak,
They can
you
detect
They
tell.
also make it a good smell because I love gasoline smell.
That's not gasoline we're talking about. We're talking
Oh.
about like gas for your hot water heater.
Natural
and
gas.
Natural
Yeah,
gas.
natural
Oh, like
gas.
farts. Everybody.
But anyway, yeah, if you're smelling something, it might be dangerous. But they said no, don't worry about it. Just it's the least of your worries.
What does that mean?
That means the
The
V
V?
going to get you.
The
The
fucking
V,
V.
the V going to get you. Stay inside your house and just try to enjoy the smell.
God damn.
I did come to a conclusion though this week. It's not a conclusion. It's just a strong theory.
Observation. Yeah.
I think the people who want to remain in quarantine longer, like
Yeah.
ones that are like, no, next month is too soon. We need to
Alright.
stay home and
Another
hide
month.
forever.
Alright.
I don't think they really like their lives. Like, I think if you're a person who's kind of unhappy with yourself, you're not happy with your whatever it is. Just
Yeah.
your
Sure.
financial situation, your career path, or just
collar.
life in general. Yeah, the strength of your collar. But if you're unhappy with yourself and your situation, I think they like this. For one, they don't really. They could stay at home and try to look for droplets of a tit. And then two, it seems like they got another and a big excuse to not be where they think they should be. There's another reason
alright.
why you're
Yeah.
not successful. You don't have what you want. You're not happy with your life. None of that's your fault. Now it's the V, and we should stay home. So I don't know. It's just a theory that I just kind of been looking at people who seem, and it's not all of them. It's a good though over 50% of people that I see are like extra. I don't want to call afraid, but cautious about returning back to life. It seem to be people that really weren't happy with their life to begin with.
Interesting.
So I can understand it if you hate your life and you hate what you had to go do every day and you don't have to do it for a while. Fucking right, you want that shit to keep going, especially if you're still getting money.
Right. Good point.
So just a theory of something to kind of look out there and maybe even self-reflect. Like if you don't, and it's not that you don't think we should go, or when you think we should go back. Like,
Just period. You don't want to go back.
honestly, I don't think the average citizen has the intelligence or the knowledge, just the amount of knowledge it takes to make a decision like that. I think you're just listening to people at this point. You don't really know yourself. You just have gut feelings. So if you're taking that gut feeling on a situation you don't really know all the facts about, you pick your reality and you pick what you think is right. That's how, to me, the political system really works. And it will be politicized. No matter when Trump wants to come back, the Democrats are going to say you weren't supposed to come back till a month after that or 3 weeks after it. Or fucking they might even be just cheap about it and say a week after it. If he would have just waited one more week, like it don't matter when he says to open it back up. They're always going to push
One
their
up
time
it, right,
back
right.
so that when people do die, which are
Like, okay,
gonna
totally.
fucking still die of this,
Right,
they
right,
could
right.
be like, look what you see, if we would have stayed another week, we could have saved 4 lives.
Right.
It's like, oh, why don't we just shut the fucking country down forever?
Right.
And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking pack it up.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
let's just starve to death sitting in our own houses
Right.
afraid to go outside.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
So I don't know. Yeah, the whole thing's a mess. It's a no win or lose situation for both political parties. That's for sure. They're loving it. They
Oh,
can
yeah,
just
yeah.
they tell people whatever they want. And they're like, wow, look, total control.
Right.
And the hypocrisy is definitely funny. To where you do have you have like black people out there having block parties and fucking like hanging out. And I remember Cardi B in the beginning, she's like, man, for a lot of like these people who live in projects and assisted living and like these apartment complexes, to be locked in your little bitty house with that many people is miserable. Like you don't know what that's like. Rich people are sitting there, 2 people to a 6-bedroom house and a pool outside where, man, you stick everybody in a fucking
Right.
apartment
Living
or something.
room. Right.
Yeah, so man, they are allowed like, fuck it, we're gonna get out this house, and they're
Right.
having parties out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of them.
Right,
There's
right.
probably a very small number are actually doing this.
But still, yeah, I'm with you.
Then you got the fucking crazy fucking whites out there waving their
Whoa.
flags around and fucking protesting to not be in quarantine anymore, like going to protest the governor's houses and shit. And I'm like, holy crap, man, it's crazy.
People are pretty out of control.
Dude, also, mask on.
Fucking mask on. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo will sign an executive order requiring everyone in the state to wear a mask or a mouth-nose covering in public when not social distancing. And that's going to be after they open back up, I believe. Pretty crazy, no?
Yeah.
I mean, they had laws against people wearing masks.
Right. And now they're like, you need to wear a mask.
you got
It's
to.
like, okay.
Man, how the fucking facial recognition?
That's a
gonna
great
catch it.
question.
I don't know. But they also said there's going to be a 3-day notice period before the order is enforced. So, like, for 3 days, you can walk around without the mask?
I guess so.
It's so
Were they
fucking
not gonna
weird.
Get like a citation or something?
I don't know. 3 days before. Maybe the 3 days before will mean, all right, in 3 days, we're going to open the city. So then we'll announce, hey, the city's going to open in 3 days, and you must wear a mask.
I don't think the city's opening early. I think they're one of the later ones.
There's no reason to sign a wear a mask order.
Hey, you don't
What?
you don't need to tell me. I understand.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to enforce that or pass that.
To try to get it open earlier.
It's going to coincide with
Right.
the opening of the city
All
of the
right.
law that you must
Gotcha.
wear a mask.
Oh, I
Jeez.
see. Well, if they open the city, I'll fucking wear one. Right now, I'm not. Sorry.
That's New York, so who knows
well,
here?
good. I don't
We
know.
might just stay closed.
God, huh? I
We
mean,
got
we
all
pretty
the
much-
numbers, you know?
We are pretty much there. I mean, like, we're pretty much shut down for the rest of the year. So it's like, God damn.
It's
people,
crazy.
Right? I don't want to
Don't
jump
know.
ahead, but Jesus Christ. It's getting weird.
Yeah.
Well, the
Sick song,
problem
by
is
the way.
that there's not like a fuck ton of people dying. Like, it's not raising a lot. It's going up very few a day.
The death toll is not raising.
That's because everybody's at
Wear a
home.
mask.
No, but what I'm saying though is that like it's not like there's some kind of second wave or it's getting crazier. It seems like it's actually kind of slowing down from what I can tell. So I mean, think that we should be able to get back to business sooner than later.
Tom Hanks is back in business. Tom
Oh, shit.
Hanks, the poster child for the V. He returned to host Saturday Night Live after defeating the V. V for victory. Tom Hanks.
Damn.
He's not old and decrepit enough to
Ah.
be taken down by the V.
Jeez. That's so weird. Of all people that get it, that's so weird.
You really think no other famous people got it?
I don't know. I can't answer.
I
that.
bet you they did.
You think
Even
other
Sean
peop-
Payton said they had it.
All right.
So the only difference is that Tom Hanks is all wrapped up into the World Health Organization and the Bill Gates Foundation, and
I didn't know that.
that was a fucking commercial, man.
Damn.
Hi, I'm Tom Hanks, and I have the V. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That whole thing. He was like a poster child for it. He was like the Rudy Gobert. He's French. That's how you say things in French. Gobert. Right, Allie?
No,
Oh.
I mean, how dumb Americans say it.
Okay, foreigner.
I'm not
She's a
foreign, but I mean,
self-hating-
being half French, I'm kind of insulted that you refuse to
Man,
use
you ain't half
the
French.
correct. I'm not.
Yeah, they kicked that half out of that country. Go to America for the great restructuring.
USA.
I did read that frozen food is the new toilet paper.
What?
It is odd. I would have to say cookie and biscuits. When I went to Rouse's, I
You
was going
saying
to go
people
to
wiping
Robert's.
their ass with fucking cookies and biscuits?
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying.
That's disgusting.
fuck.
What?
Jeez. I
Y'all
think
are
he's saying that there's
gross,
shorts.
man.
No. I think what he was saying is that cookies and biscuits are in short supply right now, like the toilet paper was a month ago.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's because 420, man. They gotta leave some out for fucking for Snoop.
according to the news, though, it's frozen foods. I didn't
Really?
really notice that. It seemed like they had enough at ours, but they're saying that frozen pizzas are flying off the shelf. They
Really?
can't keep them stocked.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I read another article. It was like right around where I found that one. It said fresh produce is increasingly going to waste as the V outbreak wreaks havoc on the nation's supply chains. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. Everybody's still, you getting packages from Amazon still around the same prime time as you were getting them before.
All right.
Everything else making it. You know why they throwing away fresh produce? Because these fucking morons, fat fucks in America, don't eat vegetables. Their
do they
frozen food wouldn't be shit flying off the shelf, and they can't keep it stocked if people were buying fresh produce.
Shit
Nobody
spoils,
goes,
dude.
hey, let's get some fresh tomatoes to slice up while we eat our frozen pizza. Like, no. So if restaurants are doing way less business, that means they're not buying the produce, and neither are the people who usually ate at the restaurants because they all eating frozen shit. Now watch, in another 2 years, these people gonna be hooked on Hot Pockets, bro. High sodium and Hungry Man's. Ooh, we're on
high
high
blood
sodium,
pressure.
dude. Now you
Ooh.
think heart rate, death rates are the #1 killer in America now? We're gonna double them numbers. We had to shut the country down for a month.
Dude. Jesus. The amount of preservatives in those things are unbelievable.
Salt, man. That's how you keep
God.
shit from going bad.
Man.
One time I had salt fish. You ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that shit's scary. Well, I
God, the
ate it. It
amount-
was fucking good.
I
but
bet.
I thought I was gonna die immediately after.
Yeah.
That shit's rough.
Yeah.
It's
You get
pretty
the
much
sweats after and
It's
shit.
just fish and salt.
Salt.
Like lots of
Dude, you
salt.
stupid as
I
fuck. I
never
love
seen
you,
how
dude,
much
but
salt
come
was
on.
on there. It was like a breaded piece of fish, but there wasn't no bread in it. It was just salt. I don't even think they cook it. I think they just let the salt fucking melt it.
I don't know. That's weird,
Ceviche
though.
or whatever that's called.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Pretty crazy. The stay-at-home order, since we're enjoying it so much because we're miserable fucks and we hated our lives and we don't want to go back to them. Congratulations. It's been extended to May 16th in New Orleans.
Boy.
And it started March 22nd. You remember we were trying to figure out when this whole thing started? So March 22nd,
God damn.
it started.
That's
And
wild.
Jefferson Parish, I went and looked. It's still set to open March 1st, but who knows?
Right. You think it's going to get pushed back?
I don't know. All I do know is if Jefferson Parish opens up first, all y'all motherfuckers that talk shit about Metro, stay the fuck in New Orleans,
Right.
man.
Yeah, dude.
And you know what? If you're living in New Orleans, you probably don't want this to end anyway. So
Right, so,
congratulations,
yeah,
you bought
yeah.
another week. We'll show up to work on Monday morning, bright and early.
No, they're trying to. Dude, I looked just because I was like, I wonder what day is the first. It's a Friday. So they want everybody to start over on a Friday. It's like, what? Why are you going to do a Friday? Like,
We'll be there Monday.
yeah, right?
Start
Just-
off fresh.
Right.
No sense rushing it back now.
What's a couple days, man? It's nice to
Dude, I will tell you this, man.
Yeah.
Going downtown is fucking awesome right now, bro. You just park. It's
Yeah.
like, ooh, look at that.
Right in
It's
front.
not find a spot. There's only spots.
Nice.
It's like,
All right.
oh, this is awesome. Fucking park wherever you want. Do nobody nowhere. Like, oh yeah, way less
Nice
people.
and easy.
Like, get in and out, man.
Yeah.
Get shit done. I'm like, fuck, man. People been fucking this all up without the people, man. This is easy breezy. But yeah, I don't know. The Jazz Fest is canceled. Surprise!
boy.
It was going to be April 23rd, so shit, that was about to get cranked up.
Yep.
So that was big news that They canceled that. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, right.
I think the big news is, though, that they didn't just postpone it. Like,
Right.
Why?
They postponed it to October, but then they canceled it, like officially canceled it for 2020, the first time in 50 years.
Yeah. I guess it's so many acts and big acts. It's hard. You got to book those in
dude.
advance. And it
think
became
about
a
all
mess.
the vendors and everything that goes into it. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane.
Well, and something else to think about, too. If you have it too early, are people going to go?
Right. Yep. You know?
Now that they there's a Charles Manson interview, and he talks about how humans are not intelligent. There's just no I think his exact words are, there's just no intelligence there. You get them doing something every day, and he makes this noise, hump, hump. You get them doing it, hump, hump, and they're listening to you, hump, hump, and then you get to a point, hump, hump, when you don't need them to do that anymore, hump, hump, and they can't stop, hump, hump. Every day they keep going, hump, hump, because there's no intelligence, man, hump,
All
hump.
right, what are you doing?
And you got to tell them, stop doing that. And then you stab them a couple of times, and you throw blood on their face, and they still hump, hump. They can't stop doing it because there's no intelligence. And I think that's Charles Manson was definitely a psycho, but I kind of believe him with that. Once they convinced people, they did a good job. Like, they spend a lot of time, money, effort, and hit you with the ultimate. You're gonna fucking die, and people you know are gonna die.
You fucking with the
People
ultimate.
you love is gonna die.
Right. Yeah.
That's fucking scary as fuck. They hit him hard with it and repetitive.
Oh. Flooded it.
Repetitive.
Everywhere. You can't get away from it now. It's everywhere.
They had pie charts and graph charts, and they had experts, and they had scientists, and they had billionaires, and we had movie stars and basketball players, and Tom
lot of
fucking
commercials.
Hanks, man, and he played fucking Mr.
Corona
Rogers.
patient.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Great, we were doing so good. Now we're taking off of
Oh
YouTube.
shit, you can't say it at all.
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week, or maybe on Wednesday, for Naro Radio Face to Face with Tim Lottie. Until then, we're back.
Time, weather, and
Cooking up dope in a crock pot.
That Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Dude, Mayday, you rich now? You got the V money. That big T. That's the T money, boy. You got them T dollars.
Ooh, capital T, baby.
Fuck.
Gotta go ahead and sign that over.
That's that Trump vid 1200. What you gonna do with your riches, man?
Got an idea.
Yeah.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, that's not good. We were hoping for a different answer. That's probably not the answer that we're looking for.
Yeah, we'll see how far that stretches.
Yeah. You didn't get yours.
I didn't get mine yet. Nope.
See that? Well,
See
you gotta
that?
get that direct deposit.
Oh, I know. Hey, you know.
That's how they getting everybody.
Oh,
They
dude.
getting you. Oh,
Oh,
you trying to do?
dude.
you
Oh.
trying to do something over there? You ain't getting shit.
You ain't getting nothing,
Nowhere.
motherfucker.
Whatever you have it set up, however you do, I'm sure you owe us $1,200. Boy, they smart, boy. This is good. This is when the getting gets getting. Yeah, buddy.
Man, tell you what.
Dude, I wonder if it's true or not, because I don't believe anything now, but I definitely seen in a comment section, or maybe it was an actual post, which is 50% more likely to be truthful, that, man, them TVs was flying off the shelf at
Oh, are you
Walmart. Like
serious?
What are you
Walmart had.
supposed to do? Would you rather be outside? They're gonna be at
Oh,
home
easy.
watching TV, so they're staying inside.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Got a problem with people buying TVs. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't think that was the smartest
What
thing
should
that they did.
what if they didn't have a TV, so they couldn't stay home because it's too boring? So now they have a TV and can stay there and watch it forever.
Well, good. I hope they like the way it tastes, because you might eat that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
or rent, or
No, the
fucking.
problem is because you buy something like a TV,
Yeah.
and then you don't pay your rent, and you go, yeah, well, you can't kick me out. I don't have to pay rent.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
shitty.
then what do you go and you take your food stamp card and you go buy food with it?
I mean,
And it's
why
like,
don't you just
um,
do what you're doing? If those people are doing what they're doing, it doesn't really affect your finances or your life, right?
Oh yeah, it does.
Why?
Because it will.
Why?
Because now when they go, hey, we don't have money. Well, we
Right.
sent you $1,200 for
What'd
that.
you do with that?
No, you
well-
said $1,200 was for a stimulus, not to pay
I
fucking
didn't say
landlords.
anything
It's
about. I don't
stimulating the
use words
economy.
like stimulus.
No, but
Which is
we've
supposed to
talked about this
stimulate.
behind the scenes, and you said it's a stimulus. There's a difference between the unemployment money and the stimulus money. Stimulus money it's called stimulus. It's meant to stimulate the economy.
With TVs?
What's your point?
Yeah, that's part of the economy. Yeah, these fucking stores. Yeah.
I don't know, man. If all I'm gonna say is my impression is this is for like bare essentials and like shit that you need because most people haven't worked in over
Then
a
why
month
is it
or
called
two.
a stimulus rather than like a bailout or a, giving or FEMA money or whatever, grant or, you know what I'm saying? Stimulus means to keep
I don't know
the
what
economy
it was called.
going.
I didn't
It's
go.
literally called the stimulus. Like you
Really?
didn't look.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, you're yelling at me. Good job out there. I hope you enjoy your
there's
new
two
television.
different things. Some people are getting unemployment.
They're 4K now, so
And-
you might need another couple of grand so that
Yeah.
you could get internet service.
Oh god damn. Huh?
Okay.
Too bad nobody's streaming 4K now.
Too bad everybody's worried about what everybody else is doing.
It's because right now, more than ever, everyone is intertwined and connected. Like we all are. We're all in this together. We spread diseases to each other,
We die together.
and
We
now
live
we are
together.
all benefiting or sacrificing financially from the situation.
Right.
Unfortunately, they make money out of thin air, and they just make up these numbers, and they use some kind of big math equation, and your money's worth things or it's not. And money equals energy. Your energy that you expel, which then you have to buy food to generate this energy, or energy you spend money on to power things that make money. So
Fair enough.
unfortunately, it does. And whatever. I can't wait till the news you need to know about is over. But my last final thing is we haven't even started to see the real
repercussions of this.
repercussions of this, which are more life-threatening than the V
Oh
itself.
yeah.
So
I agree.
I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of funny that happened. If it's true, I don't even know if it's true. But unfortunately, it's like you could give people whatever to help them, and it may not really help them. I don't think $1,200 really put a dent
In anything.
Yeah, see, I think about the poor people who work off of tips and work at restaurants
Right,
and
right.
places like that.
Yeah.
And then if you go get unemployment and you already didn't make much money hourly, then you don't get much money.
Right.
So that little bit could have maybe helped for a week or two. You know,
Yep.
but it doesn't matter. It doesn't,
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Stock market's up 0.2%. So,
Ooh, money.
oh man.
All I really, really need is the money. God. I don't even need a D. I need the money.
Remember we were talking, and we talked a little bit briefly with the V about who decides the truth because you'll be removed from YouTube or other social media platforms. And I think Facebook now will start notifying you if you already interacted with a post that they deem a hoax or a false claim.
What?
So you got Trump running around going fake news, and then you got the other side, the more liberal side, going, "Oh, we're gonna let you know if we heard fake news." So, I guess what's gonna be determined real news and factual information will just be drawn across party lines. Like if you exclude yourself from another party, like if you whatever your voting preference is, if you exclude the other news source, that just won't even be real. That's fake, and then this side is real. Before they had to, I think, argue over which one was right or wrong, but it may be still real. Now it's just not even going to, it's just dismissed. If the Republican news source puts out information, that's not true. They're lying to you, totally dismiss it. And then, I don't know, it's going to be a big split, I think, in information of what's real. I think you're actually starting to see it right now, like with this. With the V.
Yeah.
The next coming weeks of when they try to start reopening things up, I think you're going to start to see a major divide.
Yeah, of just everything. Just like society almost.
Yeah, and just on real truth and fiction and
Who's going to determine
What to believe.
truth and fiction?
the whoever owns whatever party affiliation that news source or social media source is for.
Really? Wow. Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. If not, it just gets dismissed.
That's so weird.
But pretty crazy. Weird shit. Weird shit. Allie's got a special report. The blessing loom.
Breaking news. Actually found some new information just a few moments ago. So, apparently there's a thing called the Loom or Blessing Moon. It is a money-making venture digitally traveling around the world since at least 2016. That was the oldest article I saw about it. So basically, you get invited by a friend or relative to...
I almost drowned it.
Okay,
Sorry.
great. So now we're all fucking infected.
That was
Great.
that was a big couple.
All right, it's been a good show.
I need mouth to mouth.
Not by me.
Oh shit.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
feel it. It makes my chest hurt. Oh.
Yeah,
that
I was
coffee
over
or
here
water?
fucking drowning, bro. I was
Water
like,
went in your
shit.
lungs?
He's got the
I
pneumonia.
got
It's
that
coming
water.
He's got the fever.
I
It's
got
coming
that
out my
water.
eyes. Fuck.
I got that
God
water.
damn,
Ooh,
dude.
ooh.
I got that water.
Y'all just watching me. Watching me die over here.
What? What do you
What
want
were
me
we
to do?
supposed to do? We don't want to get the
I don't know.
virus.
I got
You can't say that.
Hey, I got the dirty shirt, so.
Yeah.
I got the dirty Sanchez.
You got fucking looking like a lifeguard over there. You're gonna run over here and save me, Hasselhoff.
Where's the Baywatch theme? I'll cue it up.
Oh man, sorry. So Blessing Loom, you get this email and you do what?
Nobody said anything about an email. What is this, 2002?
Okay, Grandma, just break
Well,
it down.
I mean,
for
you
us.
said email. Nobody uses that. Okay, so basically, it's a circular form making people think that it's not a pyramid scheme, which is actually a Ponzi scheme, to be correct. But this is a thing that's on Facebook where they have this little web drawn or whatever, and there's somebody's name in the middle of it, and then they scam somebody 100, supposedly Loom means it's infinity, basically, right? So it says 64 new people are needed for every person to get their Loom boom, which I think finishes it. So if you're the first person in the thing, you put in $100 and then you get however many people, I guess 60, to put in $100, and then if you can get all these people to fucking get in it and put $100 in, then you get $800. And then they have to start new ones in order to get $800. So basically, it's just like everybody's like, guess what? You can make $800. And everybody's like, how? And then there's like this never-ending fucking thing that
How
happens
does it
until
tie
you
in with
run out
the
of people.
blessing thing?
They're calling it a blessing loom because they're claiming that you're getting blessed by getting that $800. And that you're
Wait,
blessing
what?
others. Yeah, you're blessing others by letting them get in on it.
Do they use God in the verbiage at all?
No, it's nothing to do with God or religion.
Then what does blessing mean?
Blessed just means
That
to
means
take care
religion to
of
me.
or-
I'm sorry.
I don't care what it means to you. I'm telling you what it is.
If you sign up with this with 6 of your friends in the same area code, the Archbishop will come dump the holy water on your
he's
face.
sick. He's
no?
sick.
He
No.
got it?
Yeah,
he got it from the fucking water.
Some people
And he was
just call
spitting
it-
all over.
Some people just call it the loom.
And they flew him around, contaminated and everything.
So they like Venmo the money and you invite your friends. So are we fucking talking about this or
I
not?
don't
What are
know.
y'all doing over there? You get your own fucking show over there?
We're getting sprayed down by the Archbishop. Now we found out he died from the V.
I don't care anymore. It's not even that smart. It's stupid.
All right.
I'll just say that I do know people, and this is real, that have made the $800. But when I looked it up, it says that it's a Ponzi scheme and it's illegal.
All right.
So like they're doing it all out in the open though. And
Oh yeah, it's all documented.
supposedly
they did it
a
too.
couple years ago, people got fucking arrested for it. The
Yeah.
same exact thing, and it came back, and they literally had somebody earlier that shared it and said, "I know everybody's got an extra $100 right now because they all got the money."
Oh,
from-"
yeah,
And
that
it's like
money
this is
came in.
amazing. So it's a bunch of people fucking scamming each other, thinking that they're either. Well, I'm sure they think they're helping themselves. Some of them think they're helping each other. Really, they're just putting each other in fucked up situations. I started reading some of the fucking like threads from different ones, and they're like trying all kind of stuff to tell each other, "Oh, this really works. It's this, it's that. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a Ponzi. It's not a scam, and it's totally lit." And they're comparing it to going to the casino. They said, "We knew exactly what we're getting ourselves into. When you go to the casino and put $100 in a machine, you know you could possibly lose it, or you could make some money off it." I'm like,
Nailed it.
No, but this is illegal though. This is different.
Wow.
You're going to a casino and doing something legally. That's
Did you let Lazy Eye know?
I'm not calling the police on them.
Call them people.
I'm just saying that I want people to know that it might seem like it's something innocent, but if you look into it, it is illegal, and I don't want anybody to get in trouble. It's not okay to do this.
What the fuck, dude? If I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean?
No, lazy eye, you should not be doing this. I saw my friend's cousin was
Call
sharing
the
it, and then I
police.
saw one of my friends did it, and I'm like, man. And then they had a guy that commented on him. He's like, I don't know. I'm looking at this, and by the looks of it, it seems to be like a Ponzi scheme. I am not sure. And the girl's like, no, it's not. It's nothing like that. He's like, yeah, but everything about it does scream that it is. And then I tried to tell her what I found, and I said, look, it doesn't take much research to figure out what this is. And then she was like, well, someone I trusted asked me to do it, so I just thought, okay, and just did it. And this other girl's like, I am so stressed out.
Save some
I
of
need
that
more people, but I can't. Save some of it for what?
The Westbank report.
I understand. I'm just making a point that, like, these people are saying they're stressed out now because they got into this as a goofball, not knowing any better. I'm not blaming them, but people just need to learn that, look, nothing's free, nothing that's too good to be true. I mean, I understand they got the money, but then you have to now feel guilty that you fucking invited all these people into it, in my opinion, and stress them out to have to fucking think they have to do this in order to make whatever they did worthwhile. Otherwise, they'd lose their money. Yo.
Do you have $100?
Well, I mean, I would never do anything like that just because I'm my own paranoia, knowing that things aren't like intelligent to play with like that. And I don't play with money like that. But it was just so weird how nonchalant it was and how out in the open it was being done. Does that make sense? And they even had looked close. It reminded me very much of those pyramid schemes where people are selling products. That is not illegal, though. The thing that makes this illegal is that there's no products being sold, just money being exchanged and taking somebody's money to pay another person. And that's what makes it a Ponzi scheme.
You ain't even getting none of that forescreen cream from Avon to rub on your wrinkly eyes.
Right, but it's funny, though, because they use the same tactics that those people use and the same, call me crazy, but I just made $100. Message me, and they never say what the method is on publicly. They're, private message me. How do I get in on this? Private message me. And then they send you, there's actually a video that explains how it works. And these people are like, oh, okay. And then they fucking, boom, they recruit all these people.
Unbelievable.
It is. I thought it was pretty crazy.
Oh, Lord, I'm blessed.
Yep, the blessed
you did it.
boom. Did what?
Never mind. Sorry, I got confused.
I'm waiting for you to be like, so we made $700, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
I don't know.
We gotta know.
I don't
How many stupid fucking people you need?
7.
Oh, easy. I can
that-
name 14
no, you don't
right
need
now.
7.
You
No,
want
you
me to
don't need 7.
start?
That's
Tune
not how
in
it works.
next week.
Somehow you have to recruit all these different people in order to make it to that point. I don't know how it works, but it's a whole fucking thing. My point is, it's dangerous. Don't do it. It's stupid. And yeah, I would research anything before you just do something like
It's
that.
$100. I put 1,000 in the stock market. That's
Okay, congratulations. Wow, big baller. I sent my aunt $1,000 just to be petty. Guess
They
what?
see me rolling.
Luckily, she called my bluff and I got it back. I mean, didn't call my bluff.
I forget what night it was, Mayday. But I heard something going on outside. I'm like, what is that? Not that.
Oh, what was it?
I thought maybe it was shooting or something going on with a vehicle or something. I opened the door, and it's about 11 o'clock at night, and it was a firework display.
What?
Yeah, it was a weird night, too. It was like an off night. There was no sporting events. We definitely didn't win anything. The curfew not been...
This is during the V scenario, right?
Dude, it was this week.
Oh, okay.
I could look on my phone and
No,
find
it's
out
all
when
right.
it happened,
It's all right.
but I don't know.
That's
but I
fine.
sat out there
Yeah.
and I watched the lackluster fireworks
All right.
display.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's some just weird shit that somebody decided to go shoot some fireworks.
Why?
It's kind of cool, though. I liked it.
Was it the good fireworks?
No, it was just mediocre bottle rocket kind of things. The nice sized bottle rockets. But very fucking weird, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
And some people would really don't like it.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
I remember I know one like Chris Tyree. You don't like it. You don't like that shit if it's fucking the day before New Year's or July 3rd or 6th. Like, you know what I'm saying? But around Metairie, shoot a lot of fireworks for odd times. And
Oh,
even,
yeah.
not even just Metairie now. I've heard them in Harahan, different places. Saints win, it's a firework display.
Oh, God. Don't start with that.
Little things like that.
I hate
I
it.
don't mind them. And I mind it even less when I realize that in New Orleans, 2 police officers were killed.
What?
Okay, is that
This
what
week?
the fireworks were about?
And they had 7 gun victims in less than 24 hours.
What?
So I'm like, if all I got to deal with is a shooting every once in a while and a fireworks display, take your fucking fireworks display. At least that's what you're hearing outside. You go outside and you go, what was that noise? Sounded like fireworks. And if you in New Orleans, nah, that ain't fireworks. Somebody got killed.
Right.
At least in Metairie, you like, damn, sound like somebody got shot. Oh, nope, they shooting fireworks for no apparent reason whatsoever. Like, oh, man. These are good problems.
That's crazy, man.
The funniest thing, though, if you go on, like, NOLA.com, one of the worst news sources, they're about...
You really don't like them.
No, they're equal to, like, Daily Mail or whatever it is.
Daily
that's
Mail's
that's about
trash.
equal. All
They are
fucking
trash,
NOLA.com
yeah.
does is want a race war. Like, I think they own stock in race war, whatever, however you buy that. But that's what they own. But anyway, I'm reading the comments on these shootings, the post about the 7 gun victims in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And it's all people bitching that them people should be at home.
What?
Dude, I'm cracking, I'm laughing, bro. It's the funniest fucking thing. It's sad that 7 people died. It's sad that in 24 hours, fucking 7 people got shot anyway. Like, come on. I moved past that. I figured this is NOLA.com. It's not real news to me. I just go, it's not real. This is just storytelling. And I'm like, all right, this fucking funny that the comments on this situation is how those people would be home. I'm like, they are out killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And you, like, they're the type of people are like, well, I ain't gonna go kill that motherfucker today. I can't leave the house.
Right.
You know, other people are like, I hope they had their mask on when they were out there shooting people.
God.
What you thought, man? Think fucking crackhead and meth heads just fucking sobered up, do this?
Right. Just
Like,
enough.
nah, they just got $1,200. Some of them didn't want to come off of it. Unbelievable.
Dude, that's sad, man.
Yeah, I was like, boy, little Danny's dad probably having a field day. He's up in his fucking garage and doing investigation. Can't go research nothing, man. Can't even go down to the night ward. See what happened with little Danny, man.
Little Danny, dude. God damn.
Netflix is on top.
What?
Yeah. Thanks to the V, Netflix is now worth more than Disney.
What? No way.
Must be the Tiger King and the Big Show show.
God, dude. Tiger King, boy.
Hey, well, Disney fucking comes out with that streaming service.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you gotta keep coming out. Dude, if they were dropping new entertainment right now, like new shows, I guarantee you people would be buying it. But I don't think, besides The Mandalorian, no one has a reason to get Disney yet.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. Netflix was already big, but I don't know if this story is real. I mean, is Netflix as a company now bigger than Disney? That's crazy. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know. Disney's pretty big. Especially
It's
after
huge,
the merger.
and they're making movies and big screens and
especially
Star
after the
Wars. There's
merger.
no way Netflix, maybe as a streaming service. That's got to be what they're talking about.
Yeah, I guess so.
I just copy and pasted the headline. I didn't read it. Yeah, that was enough. I just knew, I read that, and I went, you know what? It's the Tiger King and the Big
it's
Show show.
Definitely Tiger King, dude. Definitely
Yeah.
Tiger King. God damn.
But, dude, you're in luck. Backed by popular demand. We actually got multiple messages about this and requesting that we bring back a very special bit that we premiered last week.
Oh, shit.
It's Allie and the Westbank Report. Here's Allie with the Westbank Report. Yeah.
Reading damn comments on the post.
In the post.
Here's Allie with the
Westbank
Westbank Report. With the
Report.
Westbank Report. But here's Allie with the Westbank Report. Woo.
Yeah.
Woo. Woo. All right, this week's Westbank Report. Kathleen asks, how safe are boiled crayfish? Can the virus live on the shells? All right. Hold on for a second here.
So basically, she wants to know on crawfish, can the virus live on the shell when you go to eat bowl crawfish?
That's a good question, Kathleen. Fuck. Sorry, it's fucking Facebook, man. It's like when you try to click on something.
It's all fake now.
Yeah. Tell you what.
It's called, like when I try to go to it, it's just
Read it off your phone.
my phone.
That's where you
With
read
a
it the last 2 times.
Okay, hold on.
Read
This
it off
dude,
your motherfucking phone.
You're pissing me off.
Oh, yeah, it's me.
I just don't get why it's like this. Like, how come you can't fucking open it full screen? It doesn't make sense.
I like this loose show.
Next time
Fuck,
somebody
man,
sends me a message, I'm fucking deleting it. I ain't even gonna read it.
You gotta make
Just
it a part
swiping
where I
that
don't
bitch
even
right
want
out.
to do it,
Dude,
man.
this show is something else right now. This
Yeah,
is what
something.
the viewers and the listeners need right now. They need that little, while they're all hunkered down in their living room, they need this.
I
right
hope
now.
Wednesday night's better than this.
Ooh. Laddie? I don't know, man.
Are we doing it? Or are we going
Can
to
you
break?
just wait a couple more seconds,
kinda
son of a
what we've been
bitch,
doing.
man? No, you're not. You're not waiting.
This will be my first night with the new toothpaste roll, man.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Yeah. It's only that first couple of squirts. The first
All
couple
right,
of
I
squirts.
got it. It's just they open it in like this little stupid window. It's not gonna make sense to you because you're freaking goofy.
What?
This is where she's fucking up, so she's got to lash
No,
out with
'cause-
insults
all
to
right.
somebody else because they're dumb.
Let's
You
start
stupid
it over.
fuck!
Let's start it over. Okay.
All right, we ain't even
How
started.
safe are boiled crayfish? Can the virus live on the shells? Is this real? No, I'm old and don't know. I've been eating crawfish and haven't had no problem. Is this for real? As long as they don't support a 5G network, you should be fine. Why does everyone have to be so mean? She just asked a question. They can't answer without being mean. Misery loves company. Sad world we live in. Y'all funny, but sorry people have to be so ugly. Even if the virus could live on the shells, once they are dumped in that hot boiling water, it'll kill it. Enjoy your crawfish, girl. Read my reply, then just delete this post. People are assholes. Sorry people have to be so rude, but you'll be fine. Hey lady, just message a friend directly. That way you won't have to deal with these jerks. I don't understand why they have so many jokes under this post. You gotta sanitize them. Y'all stop with the bashing. Goodness, is it really this hard to just be fucking kind? They can't help it. You're right, it's just plain sad. Yes, call me when finished. I will come get them so you don't get sick. You get it? It's a separate comment from Bean.
Gotcha.
This dude, Bean Smith. Yes, call me when finished. I will come get them so you don't get sick. He said he'll get the crawfish. No, once boiled, it would kill it. Boiling it is safe. It can live on the surface if someone sneezes on them. They are telling you to zap any food from out the eye in microwave for 1 to 2 minutes to kill the virus. However, doing that to crawfish will make it rubbery. Finally, a couple of people with sense. You can boil water and add a little seasoning to it, and once it's boiling, turn it off, and then you can put the crawfish in a colander and pour the boiling hot water over them, or you can dip them in the pot for a second. Not only will it kill bacteria, but it will reheat them without making them rubbery. Don't let them sit in that water too long, and make sure you don't over or under season that water. Just so y'all know, bacteria and viruses are 2 different things. Just saying, though.
I don't need you to tell me that.
That was me, actually. Sorry, I couldn't help it. This will kill bacteria, okay? What's a crayfish? Samantha, crayfish are freshwater crustaceans resembling small lobsters to which they are related. They are also known as crawfish, crawdads, freshwater lobsters, mountain lobsters, mudbugs, or yabbies. Taxonomically, they are members of the superfamilies Astrosardia and Parasaurida.
Oh, they copy
breathe
and
through their
pasted that
feather-like
shit.
gills. Since we're out here dropping knowledge, sarcasm, noun from the mid-16th century, French, sarcasme or leak, sarcasmos from Greek sarkazine. Definition, the use of irony to mock or convey contempt. You asked it, I don't know, so your sarcasm is pretty vague, but glad you have cyber sarcasm keeping us all entertained. But did I ask you? No, I did not. I did not search, find you, tag you, and ask for a definition. You took it upon yourself to comment. Maybe if you didn't understand something, you should just keep scrolling. Oh lordy, get over yourself. You post on a public forum, then get in your feelings. SMH later, chica. She apparently likes the Cowboys in Alabama. What more do you expect? This is a group with multiple people with multiple personalities. Not everyone gonna be nice. Better have tougher skin. I'm okay, thanks. Try not to take it personal. Crayfish? 1 gallon of hand sanitizer per every bowl. Crayfish are carriers, but crawfish are immune. It's okay after you boil it 212 degrees will kill anything. Just don't eat the shell, you'll be fine. That's good advice. Who says crayfish? Typo. Okay, you get a pass. Really? I've had crawfish from Manhattan Seafood 3 times in the past 3 weeks and I am fine. Just got some more today. Thanks. Just ignore everybody and enjoy your crawfish. Lysol makes a seasoning mix. Del Champ sells it. You could probably put the virus in a crab bowl and eat it. That shit will kill any bacteria, no joke. After you boil them in bleach, spray it with Lysol. It should be fine. Don't forget, they are boiled. Sprinkle generously with Comet for added flavor and extra antibacterial protection. Drink a Corona with your crawfish. You'll be fine.
Oh, damn.
You boil it out. Eat your ditch chicken. It's safe after being boiled.
Ditch chicken. That's a good one.
Only boil it with this. Will have the lemon flavor for added protection. It's like a Zataran's label on a Clorox wipes. I would reheat anything that I buy as takeout to kill any virus or bacteria. Are you serious with this bullshit? No, it's a joke. Feel played. Boil it in bleach and add 1/2 cup of ammonia. Ammonia, I'm sorry. Are you boiling them? She need advice. Dude, just don't eat them raw. Y'all a bunch of assholes. Once again, SMH. Ask a stupid question, get smart ass answers. But it's not stupid. The stupid thing is your assumption that she is boiling the crawfish. Another stupid thing is you assume people can't contaminate already cooked seafood. Scrub or sand each one before boiling. LOL. Just don't be making out with any that aren't showing symptoms or been around any that have tested positive. Bowl last week and didn't put no Lysol on it. Ha ha ha. Just bathe them once the water starts boiling. Alright, so boom, she gonna need 2 cans of Lysol, a book on how to juggle, and 3 Bible verse tattooed on her left foot. That should get the virus off. First off, crayfish. Are you boiling them? What the fuck is a crayfish? I feel like these crawfish about to be so bland. You're an asshole. Tell me they not. I plead the fifth. She's saying these gonna be bland because this person calls it crayfish, and people still think that she's gonna boil it herself.
I got you.
All right. Just don't suck the juice that can be contagious. Seriously, what the fuck is a crayfish? The boiling water kills bacteria. Please, people, you are not funny with your stupid statements. Get the stick out your ass. Some people have personalities. Heat kills viruses. All of y'all are assholes. You some mean-ass people on this page. Pour hand sanitizer on them right before you eat the crawfish. What's a crayfish? A throwed-off crawfish? Boiling crayfish kills the bacteria and transform them into crawfish. Got him. Some of y'all so mean and evil, huh? Say what? Just go without. You probably don't know how to peel them. Let's get cray. Anything that's being boiled is fine. Heat kills. I'm pretty sure she's talking about after the
Dude,
fact.
is that the same person keeps saying that?
No, this is different ones.
Oh,
I just
alright.
only have so many voices.
Yeah,
Dumb
yeah.
ass, you boiled them. I don't know about crayfish, but I know crawfish is most likely fine since it's boiled. Y'all think it's funny to post these nasty comments until one of y'all posts something and everybody get nasty with you. Then it's a different story. I mean, if I ask a question like this, an FB full of strangers would have been the last place I asked. Doesn't matter where you ask questions. If you don't have a helpful answer or nice, Don't say anything and move on. You must be new here, Rita. No, I am not. Well, I'm just being honest, LMAO. Lighten the hell up. We got too much bullshit going on as it is. Laugh a little. That's right, we do got too much bullshit to be making fun of someone's innocent question. How's that being mean? It's a damn joke. Get the stick out your ass. Tell that to the lady who posted the original question. Anything boiled is safe. She means after it's boiled. For instance, buying boiled seafood from someone. Oh, gotcha. I would think they would be more safe than regular takeout because I think places would scoop boiling crawfish into bags for sale. But to me, all takeout is taking a small risk. I haven't done it at all. We have cooked everything for the past 30 days. I think a lot of people think she meant she was getting them for a bowl, LOL. But yes, you are absolutely right, taking a risk no matter from. I think she means if she bought them boiled already and people handling it. Yes, thank you. Is this a joke or sarcasm? So many trolls on FB pages to be posting all kinds of crap. You never know if they're joking or not. Real answer, at this point, anything you eat or touch could be contaminated, so the risk is up to you. Maybe she is referring to after they are cooked. Someone could have it and contaminated the already boiled crawfish. Thank you.
Boy, people are catching on.
That is the risk anyone takes when ordering out right now. Still doesn't give anyone the right to be so rude.
Oh, this
I
person.
know that, and so should all these people with their uncalled for comments. Just wash each one for 20 seconds and you're good. Oh my God, I must about fell out my chair. They wear gloves, and looking at Fox News, it said it is highly unlikely to get the virus from prepared food. People do not get takeouts with no difference with crawfish. What? If you bring a plate to me, I will test and see if contaminated or not. I would be dead right now having them again this evening. You boil them and it will taste. I will be the taste tester that makes sure everyone is safe. LOL. Troll detected. After you boil them, come on. They're boiled. This is THERE, boiled. Not even with duct tape can this be fixed. Once you boil the crap out of crawfish, nothing's living on the shell except for Cajun boiled flavor. Not good. I can come get them out of your way and disposed for you for no charge. Unless the virus has superpowers like Superman or the X-Men, I highly doubt that this virus can survive being cooked in boiling water. There is a reason why boiling water is the way that hikers and backpackers will disinfect their water.
This one didn't read the comments.
I think she means from the breath and hands of workers, but yes, the steam and heat in the closed bags take care of that. I don't know what's funnier, using the word crayfish or the question. First of all, we don't say crayfish here. Only the people are cray. Maybe the virus came from crayfish. No, wait, maybe the other way. I will say, y'all, my phone likes to autocorrect me from saying crawfish as crayfish. I had to add it to my phone word list so it would not stop changing. LMAO, are you serious? You must not from here. Straight out the pot, they're safe. Once handled, different story. Virus dies at 80 degrees, eat 'em hot. Quick question, if it does, how can it survive in the human body? Normal temp range is 97 to 98. I'm not a doctor. I'm pretty sure that's outside the body. Look it up. Google. I did and found nothing on it. Oh, well, better drop your hot crawfish at my door. I'll eat them in 14 days from now. I'll let you know how I got sick. Well, virus is attempted by the Facebook certified in infectious diseases.
Crawfish are really good, especially if the person boiling them knows what they're doing.
If you boil them, you'll be fine.
Would you ever want them dropped off by a complete stranger? Would you eat them?
No.
And if somebody sneezed on them in front of me, I would absolutely not eat that.
Well,
and
no
B,
kidding, man.
Well, no, that was one of the comments on there. Somebody sneezed on them. It's like, no, I don't want to. I would lose my appetite. Period.
If somebody sneezed on them,
And
I would not eat it.
Is from a Westbank girl. Okay, enough. Listen, the heat kills it, so enjoy your day. The virus can live on anything it touches. Girl, please. You ain't from here, are you? I think the boiling water will kill the virus. Just steam them for 10 minutes. You should be fine. What the fuck did I just read? Schwegmans or K&B has the crayfish bowl that kills the virus.
Jeez.
Yes, you better send your contaminated crawfish to me. Yes, ma'am, I specialize this. All crawfish are contaminated after being boiled. Can live on the shelf for 3 days. It's nuts. Anyway, I do curbside pickup for all contaminated crawfish. Send your info. Jesus, man. That will create more contamination because you just do not know how to properly dispose. Is it me or is it spell? You know what? Never mind. We be homeschooled and stuck in the house. I'm just going to give you a pass. Be blessed. Bring them to me and I will test them. I would think the boiling water would kill anything. Yes, just don't ever eat crayfish again, ever. If you ever call them crayfish, you probably shouldn't be eating them to begin with. Have you ever seen where crayfish comes from? Did you say crayfish? Lord, no. Girl, your last name is Plaisance. Boo, where you from?
All right. I was curious.
I would suggest not to eat anything called crayfish.
To answer your question, no, I don't want to eat them out of the bag. Like, you know when they put the brown bag, the crawfish, when you get them from somewhere and then they're in the brown bag and then they're covered in the plastic bag and all that, very unappetizing to me. If they're cooked right there, somebody's boiling them, that's all right. But coming out of a bag, I don't know, it's weird.
Sitting at the kitchen table eating crawfish, like not at
like
a crawfish
I
bowl.
had to tell
That
my
is
son-in-law when he tried to come, we're going to get that
It's still
virus
good.
from eating crawfish. Boiling hot water kills germs, duh. This person in all caps. Not after being in boiling water unless someone sneezes or coughs on them.
Sneezes.
Sneezes. If you have to ask this, you're probably not smart enough to avoid the virus anyway.
All right, I think it's starting to
This
repeat
one
itself
wasn't
a
as
little bit.
good.
It was still funny. It just repeats itself a lot because no one reads the other comments. Like, that's how you find out information. How do these people know anything when they don't read comments? That's where I get all my news from.
Dude, it's crazy because they really did all fight over it, and none of them except for like 2 even understood what she was asking.
That was my favorite part. That person who was really adamant. She didn't want to really explain what the situation was. She's not talking about that.
They were so fucking ready to just destroy this person because her fucking shit came out and said crayfish that it kind of didn't matter what else she said.
Yeah, I've heard it called crayfish before.
No,
Same
no.
here.
I've heard it called that.
I mean, yeah, like scientifically it is.
Oh, really?
But that's what anybody, they're basically saying, bitch, you must not be from here if you calling this shit crayfish. She's claiming her phone auto-corrected it to that.
I've seen places
But then you go
advertising
change
as
it.
crayfish.
I never have. They got no business. I
Them
can't believe anybody
goddamn
would have bought
Yankees,
it.
boy.
I can't believe anybody would have bought it. Not around here.
Fucking, they have a bag full of shrimp and they're nice size and they call them prawns. I'm fucking buying them.
You stupid.
I don't give a fuck.
I feel bad too because the lady that asked is like old as fuck.
All right. Well, fuck. After that
What's the
long ass
answer?
thing, I feel old as fuck.
The answer is that,
Come on,
yeah,
man,
if
you
somebody
know the
handles
answer.
it after it's already boiled, still the germs are on it now because they touched it. And also the lesson for everybody obviously didn't know is that there's a difference between bacteria and viruses. This is a virus. It's not
You
a
don't know
bacteria. Okay.
So somebody sneezed on it or not, I can't get past that.
They don't know. There's always a chance of
She's
something.
just saying, is it possible that after you get crawfish from somewhere else, is it safe to eat it knowing that on the shell that could have been contaminated?
I'll just say this. That to me is whatever because I'm probably not going to eat that. The sheer fact of me finding a hair in my food is one of the grossest things to me. Even if it's my own hair and I'm eating and I find it, it grosses
Oh,
me
if there's
out.
ever hair in my food, it
Oh.
was definitely mine.
It's fucking so
I convinced
disgusting.
myself of that.
Do you eat it? Like, do you continue
Yeah,
to...
it's my hair. I deal with it.
Really?
Yeah.
What if it's like, it's not your hair?
If I know it's not my hair,
Yeah. If it's like cooked in there and you're like, God
yeah,
damn
probably
it.
not.
It's so annoying. I don't know why it grosses me out so much.
I don't
Even
know,
if
because
my
it's
own
a
hair.
fucking hair in your food.
Yeah, and I guess because it's like long sometimes.
It's
You know what I
long.
mean?
It gets stuck in your teeth. And speaking about long, we're going long, and now it's time for DJ Mayday with the break. I compromised with you, by the way.
Oh, did you? All right. DJ Mayday here on the Loose, Not Real Radio 218. Thanks for listening. Coming up at the break, we have Not Real Reviews, but first... Oh, still to come, Not Real Reviews, but first, Welcome to Earth by Naughty Palace. Oh, all right. I like that. Say I Won't by Typical Stereo. That's another great way. I am DJ Mayday, and you are listening to Not Real Radio 218. I'm talking like Allie. Stay tuned.
They are bold.
Boil your hands and wipe your face. We'll be back after this break.
I don't know what is love, but I don't wanna be this lonely. Heart of mine. If you go, leave me, babe. I'd surely die. Now that you've gone away, I never make you stay just for me. Hell no, babe. Something that leaves the fade and fall to the ground. And the wind blows. Baby, wipe away your tears. I know you had to disappear. Though I wish that you were here on a mission to your heart. We're ready for I'm going back to you, girl. I'm going back to you, girl. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Yeah, typical stereo.
Yeah, excellent job, man.
Yeah.
That's a new little Marcus I haven't heard before. I like Naughty Palace. That's good.
Yeah, during a promo show, you kind of give me a couple things you want to hear, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I just
Yeah.
did that playlist.
I
We'll
know.
save that one.
Yeah.
But I kind of
I'm
built
in a-
this off of that.
I'm in a repetitious mode, if you can't tell. You know what I
Wash
mean?
hands, repeat.
Wash my hands, fluff
Oh,
my
man.
collar, put some lotion on.
yeah, that collar needs some fucking starch, boy.
Actually, when I went to the bathroom, I was like, what is he
man.
talking about? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I see it now. Oh, you pointed that out. I'm trying to.
It's
check
those
the point.
collars. Like, I don't know what happened to that style of shirt. I guess
Yeah.
we just call
Yeah,
them
yeah.
polo shirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all the collars became like those collars.
Yeah,
and
but
I
what are they
hated that.
supposed to be? Like that? Like almost like U shape?
50-50, like
Because it's like,
in
to
the
me,
middle.
this is really, oh, like this is just flat. This is like 70s, like,
And they just went with those weird collars, like with the material.
all right. I
don't know.
don't know. I feel like, when I flip it up, I'm ready to work.
Oh my god.
You fucking stupid boy. All right, you gotta pop that collar, man. Shit, man. Well,
God.
something that's carried on is our routine of watching Westworld. Allie and I watching Westworld on HBO. Really does make even having HBO worth it. Show is incredible. I've enjoyed all 2 seasons prior, and so far, this season has not let us down. I was worried about it being taken out of the park, kind of the main theme behind the whole show that I really liked. But it's still a damn good futuristic AI show. Probably one of the best I've ever seen. And this episode that just passed, I think it was like episode 5 or something we're on. And it was my least favorite episode this season by far, but it was still good.
Really?
Like, it's still good. I just didn't really enjoy the episode as much as the others. What about you, Allie?
Same.
Yeah. I think some of it's to do with I'm not overly impressed with the guy from Breaking Bad. Like, he's just kind of indifferent. Like, his character, I don't go,
alright,
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
to see more of
Yeah.
that character.
Yeah.
I don't like
Marshawn
it.
Lynch's character, I love, and he was in it more. So there was those parts I did enjoy, but kind of just whoever the director. I understand what they were going for. The guy takes this drug which makes you live out almost like it amps things up to where it's like you're in different movies, and the drug changes with your emotions.
Really?
So it
That's
was
pretty
shot like he was in multiple different movie genres. So the episode's supposed to go in throughout movie genres. They kind of didn't commit to it all the way. They kind of like halfway went there, so it kind of ruined it. If it was like totally out there where it kept drastically changing to where it was very obvious that's what was happening, I think it could have been kind of cool or even worse. But this kind of went middle of the road, and I think they kind of missed it on it.
Let me ask you this. Even though they kind of missed it, it's still better. This episode was still better than most of the shit out there, right?
Most shows, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
It's fucking
Yeah.
good. It's just so high quality,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
HBO don't
Y'all
fuck
have
around.
had, y'all have spoken very highly of this show.
If you like Blade Runner and stuff like Blade Runner, this show is great, man. It's totally artificial intelligence and just high level science fiction and done really well. It does not. HBO doesn't really. They're one of the few places that go, we don't make stupid shit.
Yeah. They make pretty.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, we could make a lot more shit because stupid shit is easier and cheaper.
Oh yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like HBO 2 isn't putting out as much stuff as say Netflix is. Netflix is
Oh, not
pushing
even
a
close
lot
to
of
it.
shit, but when HBO does put something out, it's very high quality, very well thought out, very well executed.
Yeah, now look at the movies that become available on HBO, and a lot of them are kind of that level. Like John Wick 3 didn't come out on Netflix.
Really?
It's on
Came
HBO.
out on, no shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Stuff
That's
like that.
kinda cool. HBO's always been badass, man. I'll give them credit.
Yeah, just they don't do a lot, but when they do it, man,
Yeah.
it's really good. And Westworld's no different. And they hire the right people too.
Yeah,
And I was like, who did this? Like, who's involved in Westworld? So I kind of, we went and did the music before,
Yeah.
and that guy, and how cool the music is behind it. Well, this time I found out that this dude, he was a co-creator, and the writer and director, not of all the episodes, but one of the main directors of it, was Jonathan Nolan. I'm like, Nolan, man, let me go click on this guy and read about him. Ends up, he is Christopher Nolan's brother.
What?
And he
Come
worked on a
No,
bunch of
huh?
he worked on a bunch of Nolan films. So man, he's probably Christopher Nolan's right hand man,
Yeah.
and then finally now is on his own and
Wow, he's killing it then, huh?
he's making some incredible shit.
Damn. That's really cool to hear, man.
No word yet if they're both gonna become transvestites like the Wachowski brothers. We'll have to see. We'll have to stay tuned on the. We'll look for Daily Mail or Nolan.com. We'll have to find out. And the Wachowski brothers, I'm a huge fan of The Matrix. I was like a big fan of them, but they kind of fell off, man. They all this stuff after The Matrix.
Yeah.
I mean, they created The Matrix,
Yeah.
though. A lot of people will never create anything close to that masterpiece.
Hey, I'll give them a pass, honestly. They made that whole franchise. It's kind of like, even just that they would have just done The Matrix is still like, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they were saying, too, they were like working construction jobs, and dude, these were like just struggling to get by guys and somehow ended up making a Matrix.
Wow.
Kind of odd.
Huh. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Dude, now, big moment. If you looked at the artwork for the show, if you see the Hulk with Ultimate Warrior makeup, that's me. That's my WWE 2K character. Allie was talking about maybe getting a board game or something and playing board games, and I wasn't a big fan of that, but I did want something that we could kind of play together. We've had a good couple of experiences with some different games, especially Fallout, I think was the best.
Oh, with the
But,
Pip-Boy? Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely, and Sims was pretty fun too. Allie and I,
Sims is
we both creative, so if you get a video game where you can kind of be creative on it,
Yeah.
usually work together really well on it, gives us something fun to play together and also
Interact with.
and be creative,
Yeah,
you know?
Sure.
And I was like, man, the wrestling game was on sale for like $22 or something like that. It was a
Right.
weird price. I forget what it was, but it
Right.
was cheap enough to where I went.
Like,
Like, we spend $20 easy on going out to eat. We would spend double that. We didn't go out to eat. We haven't really been doing nothing. Man, if this is gonna be a night of entertainment, it's well worth the say $30.
Right.
Well worth it. And even if it ain't good, like, because I know
Right,
you can
right.
create your wrestler and you
Right.
could pick music. I figured you'd be able to do that stuff still. And man, sure enough, you can.
All right.
So, Allie, man, I think, we go to create a character, and it says, right off the bat, it's like you got to create a male and a female character. You have to.
Perfect.
There you go.
That is
create
kind of
one.
weird, though, huh?
Yeah, so I was like, wow, I didn't know that, and that worked out really good.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was like, hey, now you got your own. I don't have to, I can be whatever I want. I don't
Right,
have to
right,
make compromises. Not that we usually do, but I didn't have to. She could make her own character. So
already
man,
off
she
to a
did
great
that,
start.
and then I created mine. I think you created yours first. And we didn't find out till much later that you could like use. It's got VC. It's a 2K game,
Yeah.
right? And you earn VC.
All right.
We got to unlock things, but man, I think we both did pretty good with what we had without even knowing you could unlock things.
We beasted shit because we would get like the default clothes, and then we did creative stuff with materials and colors because they didn't restrict you on that. So
Really?
where we
That's
made
kinda
like the
cool.
basic shit look kind of badass. I would say
Nice.
I'm pretty proud of us on that.
Yeah, yours looked really cool.
Thank
and
you.
then I decided to go with the Hulk. I just wanted to make a giant dude. I made him as like
Nice.
bulky and big
Yeah.
as I could, and I turned his skin green because that was free. And they had some ripped up shorts. I'm like, you got to be
They
kidding
had
me!
the
They
exact
got-
Hulk shorts.
Get the fucking
Really?
Hulk ripped up shorts.
on.
And I was very happy with that, and thank God I did. That was. You remember 2K? We created a character.
Yeah.
You make your basketball player on NBA 2K, and then you find out that you fucked up creating this character, and then you're stuck with him.
Yep.
This was the total opposite.
Really? That's
Because
kinda
the
cool.
goddamn storyline was so horrible and boring.
come on.
And my representation, the Hulk,
Yeah.
the character was
So
so
good.
bad. Dude, of course you got a male and female. So the chick is like the ballsy, badass, fucking smart one, and he's the dumb fuck Hulk. Hulk smash. Oh, Hulk not smart. Dumb Hulk. Yelled at by a woman. I'm getting yelled at by a woman in a goddamn video game. Like, fuck. Smash. But man, Allie, what did you think of the storyline in general?
Pretty stupid.
Yeah, Undertaker was cool. He was in it.
I like the Undertaker.
Yeah, that was the only cool part, probably. I mean, I don't know. It was weird.
It had some funny glitches in it. Allie,
yeah, that was the
Allie
best
changed
part.
her hair, and after she did, they had like these 2 pieces of hair that were like antennas. They kept flying everywhere. So like when there would be scenes of her, you just looking and I can't stop watching the 2 pieces of hair glitching out.
They're freaking halfway across the room going, just a piece of hair just spinning.
Yeah, and one time we were fighting in like the hall, like in the back of the arena, and threw somebody threw Allie's character into like a crate,
never
and it
threw
started
me.
glitching out, and fucking next thing you know, the body like collapsed, and it was just fucking freaking
Arms
out.
and shit were flying around.
Oh,
and
and I was
flailing.
stuck. I had to
Yeah.
restart the game, but it was a funny glitch, man. That was pretty entertaining. But like I said, man, it being the Hulk made some of the storyline stuff bearable. But yeah,
It did look cool.
Really bad job on the storyline part. And then I had a moment where I started to hate the game, like despise it.
Really?
Yeah.
How far into that?
Some of the glitches made the game impossible.
Yeah, the glitches, the having to restart it, and like there was a match with Allie's character. Most of the matches were with Allie's character too.
All right, I'm
like
sorry,
if you
I
were
got
a
a
dude
question.
wanting to make a dude character and play and do a
Yeah, yeah,
wrestling story mode, you only get like 1/4 of the matches.
All right. But between the two, you got more, is what you're saying, right?
I don't understand that.
Question. Were you playing simultaneously as Czar?
How?
No, I'm gonna give you this one, right?
All right.
So I would just fight use Allie's character and do the
Gotcha.
match.
He
And
did
then-
all the matches.
That's
and he
when I
did whatever
started to
character.
really hate it. They had like a 7-way money in the bag match to where you got to
Money
get a
in the
ladder. Bank. You got to get a ladder, climb the ladder, grab this suitcase, like
While
a
you're fighting
briefcase.
everybody, yeah.
And it was 7 people. So as you're fighting, you got to be clicking the right paddle to change what person in the ring you're fighting, and then one's a jumping you, and it was very frustrating. Like, it was bad.
It was very hard, and the way the game worked, like in some certain glitches in gameplay itself, made it to where it's near impossible to fucking win that match.
All right.
It was very frustrating.
He got mad a few good times.
I put it down. I've rage quitted
Yeah,
a couple,
yeah,
at least
yeah.
5 times through trying to play this.
The first night?
No. I
right,
mean, through the course of trying to finish the story
Yeah,
mode,
yeah,
because I really
yeah.
wanted to finish it. The course of doing that, rage quit at least 5 times. It's so, and the fucking loading, dude. I don't know
It's
what
the worst.
Xbox I got. I got the newer one
The
before the
one.
newest one comes out. All right, that shit should load fast. Every other game chews through loads, and then the amount, it always amazes me of the amount of game that can load in a short amount of time. Then you're playing for 20 minutes, 30 minutes sometimes before you hit another load screen.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Games are made really well like that.
Efficient, yeah.
To where they backloading before you get there kind of
Right.
thing. Not this motherfucker. This game, it's a motherfucking ring and 2 characters.
Right. And it's constantly fucking loading? Come on. Oh,
and
that
then
would
it
drive me
loads,
bananas.
and what it does, some kind of horrible like scene.
Yeah.
And then it's got to load again.
Yeah.
And then it goes and does one of the intros.
Ah, gee.
And then it does an in between the intros thing. And then it does the other intro. And you ain't even at the match yet. And the amount of shit you had to watch and the load time from it, because it's a long load time. Most of the
It would
load
load
time
several
was,
times, within.
most
like,
of the load times were longer than whatever it loaded.
Wow.
So then when you would lose this match, you had to go through that whole fucking, there ain't no skip button.
It was like watching a game on TV, like the NBA or something, where they go to a timeout and then you have to watch commercials when they come back and they have like 1 or 2 plays and then there's like another timeout.
Yeah, it was like the NFL playoff game.
It was really rough, like really, really rough.
Third quarter NFL game.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it was bad. TV timeouts constantly. But yeah, horrible fucking loading. That
Really?
shit fucking so aggravating.
Some of it was so fucking cool though. Sometimes the characters looked so good and the entrances were really fucking cool. And you're like, I'm like, God damn, I was getting excited. Like it looked like really me, man. And she was running out, and he made her like all tough and shit. And like she was coming out there, bah, bah, you know, and more creative outfits. And then when I figured out that you can actually buy items, I got some really cool shit. And we both got some really cool shit. It made our people look badass. He became the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, I was like, I want to mix everything together and get the best of both worlds.
Nice.
So it was the Hulk with Ultimate Warrior makeup.
And by the time, okay, the one kind of funny thing is I said, oh shit, well, I got money. So I started buying all kind of stuff. I bought like a $6,000 like fucking necklace or something. And then I found out that we had to share that money between the two of us. So luckily I left about 20 grand or 30 grand for him.
Yeah, the Hulk didn't need much, man. Warrior eye makeup and
Because
little
I was like,
tassels on the
oh
arm
shit,
or
I just
something.
used, like, I just started getting everything. Like, I was just using it. I'm like, oh shit, this was running out. The funny and good part about it, though, was that we made shift with what we thought we could get free, and our people looked pretty badass. But by the time we figured out that you could buy the stuff, our money had built up like a motherfucker. So that was kind of cool. We almost got to, like, just go crazy with it, you know?
Yeah, Hulk wanted to smash. And I was like, nope, next match is Allie's character.
I made my bitch have these glowing pants when she came out, so it looked like freaking lights were like shining out. It was fucking wicked looking. And at the end, I got this badass fucking like robot helmet and shit. Oh, dude, it was fucking cool.
Did your characters come out to the big montage like everybody else?
Oh yeah, I can show you some of our.
Design your own.
I showed you
Oh,
the
really?
intros
With your
last
own,
week, but you
all
probably
right.
weren't paying attention. Like
So-
Zartome doesn't listen to anything.
No,
I
I
say.
remember seeing the glitch. I
had
remember
a
seeing
weird-
No, I showed you the
I
person
had a
coming
weird
out and
moment of
everything.
clarity in it, though, and then felt extremely stupid.
Uh-oh.
I was getting mad because you get little things like, hey, get the other guy the energy level to red, right?
All right.
And I'm like, all right,
Incentives
you
or-
do that. And then it's like the next thing that you objective is to
objective.
throw him into the corner. I'm like, okay, and then you got to do that, which that was hard because say you got to throw him into the corner, there's 4 of them. You got to throw him into the right one. So
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't tell you which.
it doesn't
one.
tell you. So I'm throwing him into one over and over. I'm like, this fucking stupid glitched out game. I throw him into another corner. That didn't work. I'm throwing him in another. I'm like, what am I doing? Finally, I throw him in the last corner I wasn't trying.
I like
And
how
then
you get the shit kicked out of you before you get him into the corner, though. Because, like, by the time you actually figure out which corner it is, the dude's been beating the fuck out of you.
Right.
It's just stupid. It
And
really does
then-
make it hard.
It goes to a video montage in the middle of the match, right?
All right.
And you get your ass kicked and lose the match.
Yeah, and you have
And
no
I was
control.
starting to get so fucking mad. And then what happened a bunch of times, I'm like, man, my fucking character, I'm not in control
Can
here.
I say something?
I'm
Remember
not-
the time when you were like really winning, like kicking serious ass, and then boom, montage comes in and you get pinned immediately, and it wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah, so it's like, man, I'm getting mad about this, and I'm like, I am not in control here. What kind of fucking sport is this that the outcome is already determined? No matter how good I do, I can't win. And then I was like, you're playing a wrestling game, you stupid motherfucker.
You stupid.
You stupid fuck.
fuck.
Is sports entertainment.
Right.
What are you trying to say?
I forgot about the entertainment part. Because you know me, winning. I'm playing, I'm fighting someone.
Right.
This is a sport.
Yeah, I know,
There's a
I know.
bell, there's a ring, there's people announcing, like, and I can't win no matter how good I do. I don't win. I'm like, oh, and then I remembered, man, sports entertainment, you dumb fuck. You stupid fuck.
Are you trying to say that it was rigged?
Complaining about how your professional wrestling match results turned out is dumb, and I found that out.
All right.
What?
No, I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah. At first, I was so frustrated because I'm like, I'm doing so good. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. And it's like, you just take over and now I lost? Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, he got mad a few good times because realistically, he could have won that match. Like, he could have won, but they fuck you because of the storyline.
Yeah. I was like, goddamn head writers suck.
God damn.
Fuck you, Vince.
Did you tell him about what happened when I played?
Yeah, so I'm playing. I'm thinking I'm getting good at this. I'm whooping ass. I'm like, man, I'm getting the hang of this shit.
Yeah.
Fucking some people up.
All right.
So I'm like, here, I give the control to Allie. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know get us to the next match or
Right.
whatever, right? And
Yeah,
she's
he
like,
thought
okay.
I was just going to, like, mess with
So
the
I
character.
I go to the bathroom, whatever I went to do. I come back and the match is starting. I'm like, oh shit. Go to take the controller from Allie.
No, you were on the phone.
And Allie's just whooping fucking ass. She just-
Really?
I mean, I'm watching. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, hey, you supposed to. Never mind, you did it. Hey, you. Well, she did that too. She's fucking dodging. She's doing moves.
shit.
She is beating this chick's ass and wins the match like quick, too.
Dude. I beat her so quick. Because the thing was, it gave you a choice. It said either do you purposely lose something and make this person lose their career, or do you face them and say, look, there's a chance that either one of us could lose this, but do you basically take that chance? And I was like, no, I'm going to do it the fair way. Let's fucking fight. So the chick's like, I respect that, blah, blah. Me and her were like really on good terms of friends. And, you know, this was going to be her last match. And she knew I was going to win and she knew she was going to retire. But I fucking didn't even give her a chance to fight back. I beat her so fucking quick and so fast. It was like Mortal Kombat flawless victory. Like, I beat the ever-living shit out of her. I feel terrible about it because she was a nice chick. And she was the only chick in the game that I actually got along good with. We were friends. And I beat her to fucking a pulp. It was horrible. It was brutal. And Zartone was like, how the fuck did you do that? I'm like, I just button mashed.
Yeah,
But I was just going. I had no idea what I was pressing. I didn't know
man,
what
I
the fuck.
suck at this game. Fuck, I should have just been button mashing. Like, how the hell? She went right through it. Like, everything. I was like, they're going to give her objectives. There's no way she's going to do them. And somehow.
Somehow it all just fucking fell into place.
It started making me wonder, was I even really doing anything this whole time?
I will say something, though. In
All right.
contrast, you got mad the other day. I think it was yesterday morning. And came and sat at the computer. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try. But it was like a submission match or something. There's no way I was going to be able to do it because I didn't know all the moves.
Yeah.
But I tried, and it didn't really work. So I think it was just a fluke. But it was pretty amazing.
It was. But the last thing I'll leave off is, I don't know if I'm ever going to finish this game.
Why?
I done rage quitted twice at this one match. And the problem is the match has a very long like montage before the match gets going.
The Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's like it's the Royal Rumble, right? And I keep getting thrown out, and
it won't let you skip.
When I go to restart it, I gotta watch a 5-minute freaking movie before I get to play it again. It's like, man, that's punishment for losing. So
And
I don't know.
it's another one of those where it's really hard to win.
Yeah, that fighting multiple people thing is really difficult.
Yeah.
Especially when all three of them look exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, how
they put him
fucked
in the
up is
ring
that?
with three dudes that have long black hair, similar build, same
Beards.
black beard.
Yeah.
Like literally the same dude 3 times. With two of them have long black pants on and one's got black drawers.
And I don't really know these wrestlers.
It's Seth Rollins.
So I click on their name. I don't know. They all fucking look the same, and their name's not
Right.
really like if I was familiar with them, they probably would look a little different. But no, to me, there's 3 dudes. They look identical.
They look identical.
I switched to a guy. I don't know if I'm really got the right one.
You can't tell if you're hitting the right one, if you're targeting the right one.
It's miserable.
That's weird.
And then
Yeah,
while
fuck
you're
that
trying to
game.
figure it out, another one's grabbing you, and then you can't fucking stop them from throwing you out. It's really hard.
My main adversary, Samoa Joe, and they decided in this video game one liberty they were gonna make and write their own material is that he gets hurt, so he gets a metal arm.
A robot arm.
Oh, it's so fucking
He
dumb.
gets a robot arm
I
installed.
was like, what happened?
Meg-
I
So
made
then-
Allie go look it up. Did this dude really get a metal arm? No, they just made that shit up. Now, Real Radio, who's this?
No.
What?
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Hey.
Somebody's got a bad connection.
Hey, Steven Hawkins, talk to us.
Really?
Oh, now I can hear you. All right. Dude, you were roboting out, man. Your phone was fucked up. I think it's better. Maybe- Shit. I think that's silicone regular multiple Dave, but your phone is like glitched out.
Oh, that's really disappointing. I'm gonna walk out. Anyway.
The government's
That's
trying to.
5G.
Are you standing next to a 5G tower? Run! It's burning you.
Is this any better?
Yeah, it actually a little bit, yeah.
Okay, good. At least I'm audible. I don't have to hang up.
No,
Yeah,
perfect.
Well, anyways. Yeah, good. All right. Well, thank you for taking my call. I just figured I'd call and give y'all a quick update of what's going on.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Man, so I don't know if you're paying attention to the LSP, the JPSO, the NOPD, but man, things have gotten hot in the last week.
What? What
Really?
does that mean?
So-
Police?
That means drive safely and be careful what you're doing, especially after dark.
Oh, really? Out on the streets.
Yeah, but yeah, slow the speeds down just a little bit, because I know everybody that's on the roads is doing 10, 15 over. I know I am.
Dude, or some people
I've been
going way
going
too
slower.
slow.
I've
Like
been going like slower. to
I've been
me.
noticing now
no.
that there's less traffic, people
Yeah.
think they have to pay attention less. So sometimes I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like that person's not even looking up at all.
I'm just going like the
Yeah.
exact speed limit because I'm nervous.
I think some people are using the Google Maps to fucking navigate their cars.
Nah. So.
So
Yeah,
just
man,
what?
I'm not worried about it. The cops ain't about the people hanging out in front of Home Depot, much less me. They don't want to talk to anybody. They just want to make sure everything's somewhat under control. So. But
All right.
yeah, so just to be safe out there and just to check in with y'all.
Dude, good to hear from you, man.
Yeah, I'm being safe. I'm wearing my mask and gloves. You know, my safety just as much as everybody else.
When you drive,
those,
when you're driving around though in your vehicle, you're not wearing this, right?
Oh, fuck no. I've
Okay.
seen those people. They look absolutely ridiculous.
They do.
Yeah, well, don't say that. You get in trouble. It's our time. We're in a lot of trouble.
Some people frown
They
on that.
almost look as ridiculous as the people with the chihuahua in their lap. While
Oh,
they're driving.
yeah. With the mask
They
on
should
it.
be ticketed. Yeah.
Dogs can get it now.
Don't want little Fifi to get the V.
So I want to get your thoughts on our idea here. We've got a whole bunch of gutter punks that always hang out at the exit on Franklin and Elysian Field.
Uh-huh.
And do you think people would buy bottled water and watermelons from them?
Right now? Nope. Nope.
not.
They'll get their windshield washed, though. They shut them down.
I saw one sitting out there when I went to work Friday.
There's a dude that sells bottled
What?
water during the summer on St. Charles. I think by
Dude,
Napoleon.
they're out there all day, every day at the Franklin and Elysian exits, and the canal exit. I do a lot of driving around during the day. The bums are out with their dogs.
They even
They're
starting their
hungry.
own businesses now.
Like I'm thinking about it, man. Just drop them off a pallet of watermelons. You know,
I don't know. You have to get.
front the person.
You have to
We'll see how it
transport
goes.
them. Yeah. All right.
I'll let you know how that goes.
Dude, let me
Drive it
know,
out.
man. Take a video of that shit.
I might put it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well, good
y'all have a
shit.
good evening.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Well, yeah. Good talk, Dave. Glad to hear from you.
Indeed. Make a good week.
All right, man.
Later, brother.
Later. Silicone regular, multiple, disabled, and undisabled Dave. Not to be confused with Mustache Dave. He's another Dave all unto himself. Dude's funny. The robot shit in the beginning was kind of cool, too.
Ah, that's weird. They're breaking them up.
Yeah, Doug Gleason had something to say.
All right. Question.
Oh, boy.
Did anybody else, even out there listening, think that Dave was trying to sell us on that bless scheme?
Yeah. If he asked for $100, I was going to give it to him. But, so I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to him. Oh, baby, I like it raw.
Oh, baby, I like it raw.
Dude, we watched that AEW, I think 2 weeks ago. So this week I decided we were going to put on some WWE to watch them in empty stadiums and see what that show was like in comparison to AEW. Maybe I was just being a little hard on AEW, and that's
Right.
just wrestling without an audience. That's a lot to overcome. So we got to watch Raw. I forget what night it came on. Do you remember? Was it Tuesday? Gotcha. Good talk.
Talking to me? I mean, how the fuck?
So we watched Raw Mayday, and I have to say, I did not watch like match per match. I was cooking dinner and getting some other shit done while it was on. So I don't want to go match per match and break it down completely. But what I did see the majority of it, and it is way better than
Light years.
AEW.
All right.
Yeah, it's just like a person with no stake in the game, and I don't love wrestling enough to watch it when it's bad. That I will tell you, WWE, it was actually kind of entertaining.
All right.
I was like, not kind of entertaining. It was definitely way more entertaining than AEW, but it even reached the level of being like good. I'm like, man, this is really good. Like, fuck if it's wrestling or whatever.
Right,
This
right. Put on well.
product
Yeah.
and promotion, production is done really well. They had a couple of really good moments that I liked. The only problem I had was this dude Moxley They were hyping this match up all night long, and I don't even remember who he was wrestling. The guy's name. It's I looked at the two guys. I'm like, these don't even look like wrestlers. They look like, they would be boring. They were about like Stephen Anthony. I just keep busting out using him. If I just say that, y'all. If I say that, y'all get it. But I don't know. He was bored. They were boring. I didn't like none of their personality. The hype up videos to the match was bad. The match itself was horrible. It was supposed to be the main event. I was like, all right, here we go. Main event. Let's see what it's got. And it was bad. Like, to me, everything that happened outside of that was way more entertaining and I enjoyed better.
All right,
than this main event. Like, the build up to it and the match itself. I'm like, man, I feel bad. And it made me really realize, too, how much the talent in these companies, like as actors, comedians, entertainers, and physical attributes, and how well these guys are in shape and can do it physically what they do.
And mentally.
On top of being very entertaining.
All right, yeah.
They really do prove that they just have better entertainers. But it definitely did drop off a lot since I would say I was a fan.
All right.
Like, to me, my end of wrestling fandom was probably around the end of The Rock.
Yeah.
Around that time.
Uh-huh.
I've jumped in and out over my course of my life of being into it and watching it. And, man, nobody that they have is close to, like, Rock or even Stone Cold and The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Like, when The Undertaker comes out in the game that we played, the 2K game, when The Undertaker comes out, it was almost like when Darth Vader showed up in that Star Wars game. That character is so well done and so well, like an icon over the years. It meant something.
Oh, yeah. When I found this, and kind of by accident, I was like, I didn't know what I was listening to. Instantly, I knew what it was, and I saw it, like, in my head, and I was like, God damn, that's great marketing. I haven't seen it in forever, and instantly I hear it one chime, and it's there.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't think that WWE is not going to have that again. Like, there'll be somebody to step up. I just don't really see it right now, especially between those two, the Moxley and whoever the other guy was. I didn't care enough to even remember or find out his name.
Yeah, I'm sorry. AEW's trash.
Yeah, it's bad. I think we watched a little bit of it again. I'm like, no, this is really bad.
We tried to. It was rough, man.
This is like watching local bands on Facebook. But I kind of want to watch. I want to check out Raw again. I'm going to give it another shot and see if it continues to be good. It was good enough to be like, I'll put that on in the background.
Right.
I mean, dude, I don't hit a fucking NBA. Like, dude, that kills me. That's my, I'm about to cook dinner or just whatever else. Clean a fish tank or whatever I do. I could throw on a basketball game. I mean, goddamn, when basketball season, there's always a game on.
Right.
So that's my thing to go to with that. I don't have it. So Raw, I'm like, all right, I could put that on.
Yeah.
And reruns of shit and old shit, I'm just not into it. I'm hooked on watching something fairly recent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm with you on that.
Netflix reviews. We watched more Tiger King. I believe it was called The Tiger King and I. It was hosted by supposed comedian Joel McHale.
Is that guy supposed to be a comedian?
That was not good.
Yeah.
To me, he was just kind of a dumb asshole at points.
Oh, yeah, but that's his shtick he plays.
Well,
hey, whether you like it or not,
if you're going to be an asshole and say something asshole, say it. He would always do it in a very condescending way.
Yeah. Who's
And I
very-
think that's what I got aggravated with. I'm a big fan of asshole characters.
Sure.
Like, you saying that entertainer's an asshole, that usually means +5.
Right.
But his delivery was just
He's
like...
not a likable, he's not charismatic, in my opinion.
So what they basically did is they ripped off the not real face-to-face concept, and it was the host surrounded by a guest on video from their cell phone or whatever, and then Netflix mailed them.
Yeah, right? That was weird. The whole thing was weird.
Yeah, and they interviewed a lot of the people from the show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like it. It
Yeah,
wasn't good.
It felt like it took away from the original product more.
Yeah, it cheapened it.
Yep. A lot. Like, I was surprised after I watched it how bad it was.
I was really interested to hear from those people after the fact, like in a different setting.
Really?
Yeah, I was glad I got to hear from those people. I like them people.
It felt like the majority of them didn't like the fame that they got, like the repercussions or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
well,
like
look
the
what
dude
they
with
were
the
saying
fucking
about him.
legs and- I like the dude with the legs, and I like the main zookeeper.
I like how the dude that doesn't have legs became the dude with the legs.
Yeah.
Those legs did look wicked, man.
Yeah,
like
they're
once you
awesome.
saw them, I was like, damn, that's what they look like.
Their
That's
legs
kind of
are
cool.
awesome, yeah.
I found it very weird and kind of like I don't know if y'all saw it, but the whole like maid thing with the main zookeeper guy, how they made a whole thing of that, and it was like, all right,
Yeah.
that's kind of weird.
I don't know. I'm just
The
I don't,
first guy, the zookeeper,
Yeah.
the main zookeeper guy,
Yeah,
the
with the
long
leather
blonde
jacket.
hair.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
by
him,
far
yeah,
the
yeah.
best. They should have saved him till later, and I guess it seemed like that's probably all he wanted to give him. Like, he was not trying to do this interview. He was
Right.
just shooting the shit. Like,
Right.
you were just in a ballroom fucking
Right.
asking him questions.
Yeah.
He was the best. I could watch more of him talking about shit.
I agree. I
Thought he
like
was
him
good.
out of the whole group.
Everybody else seemed phony. They were acting like they were giving a 60-minute
Yeah,
interview.
agreed.
bullshit, man.
Like when there was all those people were being recorded before, they didn't know. Like, this is
Right.
just some dude with a camera
right,
making
right.
YouTube
Yeah.
shows. Like, they didn't know that they were gonna be like a big deal. Now that they knew, I think they were like, oh, they were doing certain things to
Right.
try to combat your boy with the cowboy hat. Now he's got his new teeth and all that
John
shit.
Finlay. Yeah.
Oh,
Why you talking
my
about a boy
God.
like that?
Oh man,
That was thrown off.
God, huh? With the beard and all that. That's what
Yeah.
you're talking about. That's so
Did you
weird.
know the guy? I kind of felt dumb. I didn't really realize it. The dude that was his campaign manager. Did
Yeah.
you know he was gay?
No.
No, me neither.
What?
Did you
I'm
know he was
surpri-
on meth?
Meth.
Hey, he
He
said he,
claims he
in there.
wasn't, but how come he don't have teeth?
Hey, question about that. It seemed like everybody thought that everybody was on meth on that show. And, like, that was a big sticking point. Like, every single one of them said something deliberately about that. And it's like, God
But
damn.
my thing is, why? Okay, explain not having teeth then if that's not what it was.
It could be bad genetics and just being poor
All
or
those
something.
people just happen to be the no teeth
They
crew.
use that
They
Tom's
just happen to
toothpaste.
find people without teeth.
They squeezed
I don't
out the
think
last
they were
little
affording
bit.
Tom's Zartome.
I guess multiple reasons could come in.
Yeah. Into
Really?
play.
You don't think it's coincidental that nobody at that zoo had teeth?
I'm not discrediting that, like, or saying that that's not a possibility, but I don't know if every single one.
The thing is,
They
they
told
did
you that
have a
at least
couple of
70%
teeth.
of them
How
were
does
doing
the
meth.
just go? You know what? Left incisor.
It fucks
leave
up
that
your
one.
gums, and it's just different ones
Oh.
at different times.
So
I
they're
mean,
all in the process of falling out eventually.
Could be. I mean, if you stop doing meth, I don't know. I think fucking
Yeah,
John
to
Finlay
find
just
out.
ripped them all out and just has the gum on gum and has his thing glued in. He's got dentures. You heard him trying to talk with that in his mouth?
No,
Poor
you
thing.
know what the problem
Yeah,
with
he couldn't talk with
No,
the teeth.
no,
in.
no, no, no. It wasn't.
No,
There's just
yes,
nothing to
yes.
hold him
What?
in.
The dick in his mouth? What, man?
Mayday. No, that's when he takes the teeth out.
Mayday, that's
He's
horrible to
gumming
say.
it.
What's wrong with
He
you?
said he's not gay, that he's with a woman, Mayday.
Yeah, well, he's dancing.
He actually was never gay. He just was meth.
He's got the fucking tongue ring, and he's got such a big tongue, and he can talk.
That one, the tongue
That
ring,
one, the
that's
tongue
new.
ring.
He's got that too,
That's
and
the
brand new
dentures
That's
being
why he
teeth.
stuck
can't
in
speak.
there.
Oh, he gonna fuck them teeth all
Oh,
up.
chip
huh?
it one time,
Yeah.
boy. Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna go through those things. Like a fucking beaver. Yeah, I didn't like the show, but yeah, if you can't get enough of Tiger King, it's
It wasn't
there.
that I couldn't get enough. I was interested just to hear how they felt after this whole thing blew up. I thought it was interesting. I did not like the guy interviewing him. I thought that dude was stupid.
Joel McHale.
I didn't know who he was. I didn't think he was funny. I thought he was condescending. I didn't like the way he talked to Sav about his arm.
Oh yeah, that was a
He
little.
was like really shitty at the way he was asking those questions. I'm like,
That was a little
Jesus.
weird. Like she did. I think
He-
out of the whole, she did
Who
good.
is she?
The chick.
We're talking about Sav.
That
That's
got
a
the
dude.
arm cut off.
That's a
Their
dude.
arm eaten off.
That's a dude.
Oh, no, it ain't. Give
Yes,
him a
it-
break.
Yes,
She said
he is.
that he didn't
said
mind.
he's a he. No,
There
okay,
you
fine.
go.
I don't care. Good.
So
Shouldn't-
anyway, she, the person that got the arm ripped off, I thought conducted herself.
You definitely needed to put a gender because they had so many body parts being ripped off. It would have been hard to know.
Yeah.
All right.
all you had to say is a person missing an arm. Fine.
So arms,
No,
the one that
one
becomes
arm.
arms, who
One arm
is
Willie,
missing one,
right?
is like
One arm
legs.
Willie.
Nubby. Let's just call her Nubby.
Oh,
yeah, that's not
crusty.
the meaning.
That means it's crusty.
Nubs.
Oh.
Allie, that's horrible to say.
You put some lotion on that thing.
That thing is crusty, and I really do like him, but like that thing needs to put some lotion on it.
Yeah.
Puts the lotion
It's
on.
ashy.
I would think that she did the best out of all of them.
What does that mean, best?
Like best interview, most likable, and kind of roll with the punches. I mean, she got her arm ripped off for Christ's sake. Like that's pretty
Dude,
good.
the crazy part, not that she got her arm bit off. The
She
fact
had
that
it
she
cut
like
off
was like, I'm going back to work.
Yeah.
Well,
that
yeah, he
week.
had the option of having surgery to get it
Didn't he
repaired.
ask her, how did you feel about the fucking methed out gay cowboy fucking crazy man wearing the wearing the
the
fucking what is
The
it
tin
called?
tassels?
Goddamn. No, man, the medical shirt
the
or whatever.
fuck?
He had a jacket on, an EMS jacket.
When she got the arm ripped off.
Yeah, he come running out with an EMS jacket. Like this man's certified to
And
deal
her
with it.
answer to that was great.
Yeah, she's like, I got a lot of shit going on right now. I wasn't really looking at what he had on. Like, oh,
I
man.
didn't even realize that. I want to watch it just. to
Oh,
see
yeah,
that
dude. That's why that show is like, this can't be fucking
It's
real.
out the box, dude.
Yeah, that last one, though, that interview,
Right.
that was not real face to face. They
So
ripped us off.
I think they're gonna realize that they made a mistake with this one, but the next one they're gonna do is gonna be even better. They're gonna have Joe. They're gonna have the guy, the real guy with the hair, the main zookeeper dude, him,
Fuck, we
and
got
then they're
him.
gonna have the guy in the leather jackets, housekeeper. That's
Jeff
gonna be
Lowe?
the best fucking. That's gonna be the next level show.
First of all, Joe's in
No, what you
prison,
talking about, man?
so that's
You on
not gonna
meth?
happen. I will say this.
There ain't no another one.
I will say
shit's
this.
over.
I do think Jeff
Oh.
Lowe is an asshole, and I do think he's like a weirdo and shit, and a
But-
pervert and stuff. But like, he was right about a lot of shit he was saying. Like, he seems pretty calm and like was just kind of saying it how it was, and like he still owns everything, and it seems like the zoo is still going on and people are working for him. It's kind of weird. Like, it was just kind of weird to hear from him after that. Like, he's obviously a goofball, but like he took it well. He's like Brawler. Like, you make fun of him.
They call me Brawler.
Paula,
But like he owns
Paula.
it. Like they were like, how many affliction shirts do you have? And he's like, probably like
75.
100. Probably like I didn't even understand that they're trying to make fun of him. Like, yup, what's wrong with having 20
Right.
affliction
He
shirts?
doesn't
you know?
care.
So I kind of like it. I kind of feel like Jeff Lowe's a good sport. Does that make sense? Like he knows
yeah.
people are fucking making fun of him to death, but he's just like, oh well, I'm still
Dude,
doing
he's
what
not
I'm doing.
hot in that jacket working
sure
in
he
the
is.
zoo. Like
I
he's
think
got
that's why he got the bandana on underneath the hat. Absorb that sweat, man.
Dude, that's got to
Like
be
a
burning.
multi-layer.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he's got to be hot.
That poor
Fuck.
thing looks ridiculous. But I mean, I'm just saying. I thought it was interesting to hear what they had to say too.
Yeah.
And he's like, did Carol kill her husband? He's like, oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I did like that. That was kind of
Just
funny.
like so straight faced. Well,
They're
yeah,
probably
well,
going to
fuck.
have the weirdo husband in the next one, too.
There ain't going to be no fucking
Yeah, there
next one,
is, I'm
man.
telling you.
This
Yeah.
only was good because of the amount of actual footage they were able to use in the
they're
story.
gonna have one
The
more.
story's
No,
over.
no, I
Oh,
promise you.
if they make another one, it's going to be trash.
Oh, they're making another one. I'm
No,
sorry.
I don't know. It ain't going to be good. Ruined. That's what made Tiger King great because it was like, what the fuck? This is a gym.
Oh, yeah, and you know Netflix is going to run that bitch all the way to the ground.
Only thing that could make it better is
Oh.
if Joe Exotic goes, look, go dig a hole where cage number 4 was, and there's all your footage. I took it out before I set it on fire.
Oh, do you think that
And it's all lost
there
footage?
it
He
is.
wasn't that smart.
Oh, yeah. Like
I don't know, man.
he
There has
buried
to
it
be
right next to the John Gotti treasure.
He's
There's
not
gotta be
stupid,
some
but he's
kind of
not
footage.
that smart, I don't think.
Speaking of lost treasure, Allie and I tried to watch Outer Banks. I read the little synopsis. It said it was about a treasure hunt. These kids were going to go out and try to find treasure. I thought maybe it could
I
get
had
kind of
no
dark
idea why
and
you wanted to
creepy,
watch
like
this.
like almost like Survivor kind of thing, to where these kids go to find this
Yeah.
treasure and then
Yeah.
fucked up shit happens and
Yeah.
stuff goes down. But it kind of really wasn't like that. This was more like 90210 with boats, and they're supposed to be like white trash, but yet they all like had perfect teeth
Pogues,
and
yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, they call them pogues.
Yeah.
Dude's looking for his father, missing father.
Dad.
It was so fucking stupid and so bad that at least we could entertain ourselves by making fun of them every time they went underwater.
Dad, is that you?
But that's about it. That was the only enjoyment I got out of it. And the chick's hot.
Which one?
Well, there's a couple of cute ones, but I think the little chick with the curly hair that they hang out with is always in a bikini, and she's got a really good shape. And I just thought, man, that chick's nice to look at.
Yeah, that's why it's like 90210. He just took like a bunch of pretty kids.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and were like, let's do something different than vampires.
Right.
Well,
I think the dudes are kind of goofy looking, to be honest, but
Really?
I do think the chicks in it are pretty hot. That
all
other
of it.
chick's hot too. The rich one that the boat owned,
Oh, yeah,
brother
yeah.
with the boat. I mean, dad with the boat. Or
yeah,
whatever.
she's got a neat look to her. She doesn't look like every other fucking chick.
Yeah, I think so there was good things to look at as far as chicks, but I didn't think the scenery or whatever was all that cool. I didn't like the way
What
it was
about
shot.
the little black lady cop?
Oh, yeah, I like
She's
her.
cool, yeah.
I think
I
that
like
might
her.
actually be my favorite
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't seem like she's acting. Like she's acting so good that she's the only one in it
I
I think
believe
can
she's
really
really
act.
a cop. Yeah.
Everybody
believe
else
that
could be
too.
doing voiceovers, and she's like the only real person.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
she's the best part, and she talks and acts different than everybody else on the show.
She seems real about
Yes,
it. Like,
yeah.
for whatever reason, she...
Yeah, holy shit,
If
she's
she was
nailed
talking
it.
to me, I'd be like, yes, ma'am. Like, no problem.
Oh yeah, she's fucking good. I wouldn't be surprised if that lady was not like an ex-cop or something,
Right.
she's just
Oh,
so
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
good at that
Oh,
role.
yeah.
Everybody
100%.
else seems fake and goofy, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
writing's bad.
Oh,
Oh,
real
it's so
dumb.
bad. Some shit that happens in it, me and Zartom are just like, oh yeah, that's intelligent. Oh yeah, why don't you do that? Oh, you didn't put an anchor down? Yeah, let's go swim away from the boat. We just kept making fun of all the dumb shit those kids were doing. And the fucking compass. We need this fucking compass. Oh, it's so fucking dumb. I said, why are we watching
How many
this?
episodes
And
did
he
y'all
never
make it
gave
to?
me an
Not
answer on why
many.
we're watching. He never fucking explained where it came from.
Well,
the
you know
idea.
why? Because right now it's at the point where we've seen the good shit.
Yeah.
Then there's other shit that is too big to get into, which I don't know. If this keeps going, maybe we should just fucking go
Why
turn
not?
on.
What's the worst that can
What is
happen?
that thing? I want to call it Lord of the Rings, but it's the other one. Game of Thrones.
Oh,
or Breaking
God.
Bad.
Yeah,
or
why don't we
something.
watch Breaking Bad? Maybe we'll like the guy from Westworld.
Yeah, something that took 10 years to complete the body of work.
Oh, and what's your name's in
So
it?
that's my excuse for not watching some of those. So
Yeah.
now it's like, what can we watch that's fairly new, that's coming out to
Right,
get some
right.
new content? And there's nothing. It's fucking garbage. And unfortunately, next week we're gonna do Netflix in whatever month's coming up.
May, I think.
May, Netflix in May. And man, it's not looking too good on the surface. So it's like, fuck, man. The only thing that's coming out tomorrow for all you dopers out there,
Oh,
420, the Midnight Gospel Season 1 comes out.
What is that?
If you like Adventure Time,
Oh,
or
yeah.
if you even know what that is,
I
it's
do.
from the makers of that. It's a 420 friendly animation series that adapts interviews from Duncan Trizzle
What?
Family Hour podcast. I don't know what that is. It follows a spacecaster who travels through the galaxy searching for the meaning of life. And the animation to this looks real trippy and weird.
Okay.
So I'm sure this show's going to be all over the place for you dopers
yeah.
out there.
Yeah, it looks extra weird, man.
Yeah, it does.
I like weird. This may be a little too weird. I don't
How
know.
would you even know that yet?
'Cause there's a thing called the Netflix trailer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it does. I don't know if this is going to be good or not.
Right.
Or if I have enough drugs to make it good. Like, this could be one thing. Like, you watch sober, and you're
"This is
like,
horrible.
what the fuck?
Oh,
and
kind
then
of
you
like
do
Outer
drugs.
Banks.
I don't think that.
Really?
What, you got
That's
to do
another
meth for that?
Oh, no.
Meth. I don't know. But I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
You?
Alright. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You like cartoons and shit.
Yeah, it
but
sure does.
This is I don't know if this is in my wheelhouse of the
Maybe
animated
get you
series.
some of that dope and do it on
Oh,
420 because it's 420.
420.
Yeah,
and
tomorrow is.
dopers love holidays.
Oh.
Doing the dope.
I don't get it. Why does everybody hate so much on 420?
It's dumb.
It's dumb. Why is that dumb? All you fucking
'Cause these
alcoholic
motherfuckers been-
motherfuckers
what?
have every single fucking
They
day.
don't have drink beer day.
Yeah, they do.
No,
Fucking
people
St.
really
Patrick's
love
Day,
drinking
dumb
beer,
fuck,
drinking all day, every day,
Oktoberfest,
just like dopers
Mardi
do.
Gras, every single festival, every single weekend. Like, let these fucking weed people have their day. We
They
argue about this
smoke
every
dope
year.
every
Why
day.
not celebrate a beautiful medicine? Why not celebrate a plant that can be used for so many
They
things?
do every day,
and every
multiple
night.
times
Okay, you
during
can't give
the
it a
day.
designated fucking day of respect.
Tomorrow they got to do more
You're
dope.
stupid.
extra.
They're
You're
doing
stupid.
extra dope tomorrow.
Okay,
You know
y'all are
what?
so cool because y'all hating on weed. Y'all are dumb.
I'm not
Dumb.
hating
I'm
on
not
it.
hating on weed
Oh,
at
y'all
all.
stupid for caring about 420. Like, whatever,
I'm hating on
dude.
420.
That's dumb.
All I know is chocolate and pizzas are going to be in short supply
What does that
tomorrow.
even mean?
What kind of heartbroke faggot sissy shit is
Whoa,
somebody sitting around
whoa, we don't
smoking
say
dope and
that.
eating chocolate for?
We don't say that.
Because I don't know. I've heard that he smoked that you like something sweet and chocolate. is
Chocolate?
sweet. Oh, yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never
Oh
thought to
man,
eat
I
chocolate.
thought maybe like bags of chips.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
munchies. Everybody has different ideas of munchies.
You sit there and eat a
Some
bag of chocolate, like
people- Some M&Ms.
You're gonna get pimples.
Yeah,
You're gonna get
M&Ms.
pimples on your butt.
From
Yeah.
From M&Ms?
Yeah, chocolate
Why?
give you acne on your buttocks.
No.
Look, man, it's your ass. I don't care. You sitting on it. I don't give a fuck what you do. You smoke your dope, eat them little fucking chocolate balls, you Hershey little black finger bastard. You know,
right,
fucking
man,
trying to lick
motherfucker.
that chocolate on. She's gonna be melted, full of that fucking that V. You're gonna have to wipe that package down, spraying it with disinfectant, and it gets on your hands, and you're eating your little chocolate morsels, and the shit tasting like ammonias. Be over there giggling up like Rudy Gobert.
All right, I have a challenge for everybody.
Nope.
Oh, maybe it's only on Hulu. Never mind.
Dude, man, my new favorite song, Partisan Fontaine, In the Field.
I'm in the field right now. Had to bust a doggy, shit was getting real right now. If you broke, I know how you feel right now. I got a baby on the way. I got bills right now. Where you going? For the kill right now. I'm in the store looking for some shit to steal right now. They think I will, but I will right now. Face down, that's up, you know the drill right now. I said the cops still wildin', my stock still rising. These niggas still frontin' and the bitches still lying. They know that I'm the one. I'm a motherfucking problem, and the only thing I'm scared of is a motherfucking siren. Look, summer days,
Yeah.
worst days.
Dude, I love this song. It come on the other day. I found him thanks to NBA 2K.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he had a song Rodman on there. So I went to my Amazon account. And I loaded up that album with the song Rodman. And I was like, man, this dude's freaking awesome. Well, the Amazon thing's flaky. Anyway, I just used YouTube Music. And after it played the songs like from that album, they started playing some older stuff. He's got a couple of collections of work out there. And I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. Right? I got to this song, man. I rewind. I got halfway through the song and I was like, oh fuck, this song is like one of the best songs I've heard in a long time. I started it over so I could pay attention better from the beginning. About halfway, I was like, that part was so dope that I'm like, all right, I'm listening to it again and paying attention the whole way through. Ever since then, it's been about once a day. If I gotta get in the truck, this is my driving off song. Then
banging it.
The New Nails. I heard that song that you had played me earlier. I
Dude.
went through that stuff.
Right.
And that's cool. That's where it's deep. I don't know why, whatever. But it goes to that 9 Inch Nails, the new stuff. No matter what I do, that's where it starts every time. My Amazon app.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't feel like fucking with it.
Right.
So I've
Just
been
let it
listening
roll.
to it a bunch.
Nice.
But when I get to pick, I usually pick this to go, all right, here's my get it going song.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good little pair.
Yeah, he's freaking awesome, dude. And then I'm like, I'm going to do a little research. He's from New York, Newburgh.
All right.
And I'm like, all right. Anything else on him? Sure enough, he is a co-writer for Kanye West and Cardi B.
Really?
Yeah, and he got credits for being co-writer.
That's pretty heavy, man.
Yeah, so it's like, man, he was probably behind the scenes
Right,
doing
for a
things,
while.
writing cool shit.
Yeah.
And sure enough, his stuff's good, man.
Nice. Yeah,
And he's not like a big drop-offs, like a lot, way more good songs than bad songs. And there's a couple that I'm like, all right, that's next level good. Like that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bang.
that song fucks me up.
Nice. That
Yeah,
seems like a
fun
really
shit.
good. That seems like a really good one to play to. You know what I mean? Like it gets you hyped, kind of when it comes on. Don't even pay attention to it, but it's just like, God damn.
And not to sound like a boomer, his vocals aren't the same auto-tune to shit or pitch corrected or whatever
Right. Yep. I'm
effects.
with you.
It doesn't have that. His delivery's good.
Yep.
He's forceful, but
And
he's got good flow and tells stories and
Yes.
there's funny shit or interesting
Yeah.
things in his lyrics.
I like the fact that he doesn't just repeat the same four things over and over and over and
Right.
over and over again. It's like, oh wait, you're actually doing something and like building this little empire in there. Like, all right, you got my attention. You know what I mean?
There's so many levels to I guess music and especially like
Oh,
hip hop
yeah.
to me because maybe it's a little bit easier to decipher. But man, there's so many levels of it, and if the more things you could do on a high level within the entire package, I think he does a bunch. So big fan.
Agreed.
The more I listen to him, the more I like him. I'm like, man, this fucking dude's awesome. So hopefully we'll hear more from him. We got to watch a movie. We went to Amazon Play Movies. Not Amazon Play. What was it? Google Play Movies. We went on there. We rented a movie. This is a fairly new movie. I remember us talking about it when it came out, the trailer. It was a Guy Ritchie film. It's called The Gentleman. Stars Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if that's his real name, but that's what it looks like to me. Colin Farrell, Hugh Grant, and Matthew McConaughey. Watch The Leatherman.
Oh, shit.
What a great cast. Like off the bat. I was kind of curious about that guy, Charlie from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
He did awesome. I thought he was really good. I'm like, holy shit, man. He kind of nailed that character. So I got to see him do a little acting and was like, oh, man. That was awesome. Colin Farrell. I think Allie said Colin Farrell stole the show.
Oh, God, yeah.
Really?
He was fucking hilarious in this. Yeah.
All right.
Hugh Grant, I know of him, and I've probably seen him in things, but he was really good in it. Like, to the
Really?
point where I didn't even really know. You forget it's Hugh Grant.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like, the way he looked and the way he acted was like nothing I've ever seen him in it before. I'm like, holy shit, that man was fucking acting his ass off. Matthew McConaughey's character was really cool. He's the main guy, and I say he's the main guy. He's really kind of not. I guess there's a couple of you can't really say one character's the main guy. They share screen time very well in this. It's all the same story getting painted, but it's hard to say who's the main character. But Matthew McConaughey is a weed farmer. Big time one.
Well, he's an entrepreneur that owns weed.
Yeah, before it's legal.
Yeah.
So, man, I don't know, man. Allie and I was talking about, like, one of the cool things about Guy Ritchie, I don't know if it's 100% because it's, like, very British or European, or if he's just creating his own world, or a little bit of both. And that's probably the case, to where everything that happens in Guy Ritchie movies seems like it happens in this Guy Ritchie universe. It doesn't actually have to be a real place where people act and dress and this happens. It's total make-believe with reality infused into it.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, Allie, what'd you think about it?
I thought it was an awesome movie. It's one of the coolest movies I've seen in a long time. Like, I thought it was just going to be like a gangster movie or whatever, like an action film, somewhat of a drama maybe. But really what it was is a comedy action movie that happens to be about gangsters, but modern gangsters. And they show you how things could be if certain scenarios happen or whatever modern, but like they have this crazy little crew with like they're dancers, but they're YouTubers, but they're really like criminals kind of in a way, and like
They were boxers.
they're boxers, but they're doing shit to like get internet fame, I guess, or whatever. And then they became almost like hitmen. They were doing like little jobs and shit. It was crazy though. Like it was very fun. Like the whole time it caught my attention. The parts that were like calm were really nice too. Beautiful aesthetic. Awesome cinematography, great actors and costuming and like just aesthetics in general. Cool music, vibe of the whole thing was I really enjoyed the vibes of it. McConaughey was fucking brilliant. The dialogue was brilliant. I don't know, it's all around just really an entertaining and good movie. I thought it was awesome.
He seems like the European Quentin Tarantino to me. He's one of the few people that when he writes dialogue, I'm like,
Yes,
man,
I
I
would
don't
definitely-
understand half of it, but it's amazingly written. It's almost like written in another language.
Yeah.
It hasn't that yet to be deteriorated. But yet they still use a lot of slang. They use the words fuck off and cunt a lot, sometimes in sequence. I think Mayday's got a clip of it.
Shit-eating cunt. Which is his golden age. He's a proper handsome cunt. Well, that Dave can't half be a cunt.
Your lovers. And any other busy cunt with enough time on his hands to snip the green tweed of England. The way you came in, you deluded duck-eating cunt.
Who's this cunt? No lift. She's your cunt. What am I guilty of? Being a cunt, Brown. Being a cunt. It's all right, Bunny. Keep going. You junkie cunt. You little cunt. You couldn't lock up a phone, you cunt.
They actually say it
fucking around, cunt.
28 times.
You counted that, huh?
No, that's with the YouTube video that.
Hunnam was actually fucking brilliant too. I never really watched him anything else, but that dude was awesome.
Yeah, it was good in this.
But yeah, my favorite thing was Colin Farrell was like super flamboyantly like crazy and funny and Scottish as fuck or something like that. But then like some of the shit he did was like badass. Where he like beat the fuck out of some people in this like fast food store or something, and it was crazy. Like I don't know, just the whole thing blew my mind. I just didn't expect it. What a brilliant movie.
Yeah, he manages to make movies that are funny, but not stupid.
Funny, smart, and also badass. Like there was a lot of badass action and stuff in it.
And still fun.
Yeah.
Like it's a great mixture. It reminds me of a little bit of kind of the John Wick universe.
That's what I was gonna say.
Where it's like it's really good action, badass characters. There's funny parts. There's ironic parts. There's just everything within it, and great dialogue. It's like man, Guy Ritchie's good, and this is another one that's really cool. I don't think you don't hear much about these movies.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
But man, it's some of the best made. I guess because it doesn't appeal to a mainstream audience.
Maybe so.
I don't know. I don't think this is very underground, but great movie. It's a shame. I don't know. Maybe it'll go on Netflix or something, and people will actually get to see it. Because now, if you gotta go rent a movie, that's like the forbidden zone.
I don't know. Is it really? I mean, there's nothing to watch anymore on Netflix or Hulu or whatever thing, I mean, you gotta rent a movie.
I think a lot of people don't.
They'll just watch whatever.
They'll watch go. I look at that list that pops up. I don't know if the list is the same for everybody, and I try to do a little research to see where it comes from or how they get these numbers, or is it different for everyone? Maybe we'll have to do a test and go, what does yours say? But the Netflix 1 through 10 or whatever watch shows, people watch some fucking trash.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the reasons we watched Outer
Outer
Coast.
Banks.
Yeah, that.
What,
It
that was
popped
on
up
there?
on there, and I was like,
number 3 or something.
yeah, I'm like, I want to get my finger on the pulse of this community and know what's happening. It's my civic duty as a reporter to watch these things. But boy, people watch some trash. They also watching some other movie with some other dude who kind of looks like another famous actor, but he's
What?
not him kind of thing.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. One of the mid-grade actors. It's a Netflix movie. It's some kind of
About-
sci-fi thing. It's some with like he got a shaved head and a cropped up beard, and it's some
What?
blue glowing thing or something.
All right, why don't we watch it?
Oh, it looks bad. I'm like,
no
oh,
idea.
Oh, but the fucking treasure hunt was great. Like, you
Yeah,
made me
because
watch that
like
over
a
a
movie-
sci-fi thing?
my problem with this, the movie is like 2 hours long. Where a series, if you watch the first one, it's
Yeah, but
shit.
you made
could
us
just-
watch both.
we watched 2 episodes that we did, right? Because we watched the first one, and I'm like, maybe this will get better. I'm not
You're
going to
talking about
judge it on
Outer
one.
Banks.
But a movie, you spend 2 hours
Yeah.
and fucking that's all. There ain't no more
Yeah.
to watch. You just
Why would
wasted
you want to after that?
What?
I don't know.
Fuck, we're not watching the Outer Banks ever fucking again. If I could,
Oh, no,
I
now
would
I'm
fucking
invested.
get
You made me watch 2 episodes. Now I got to know what's
Now
in
you
the
got to
compass.
do
wanna know
something
the
to do
Now
while
I
I'm
gotta
at work.
know what's in the compass.
I want to
yeah.
see if he's gonna smash
Is
the.
he gonna-
Watch it in the
rich
car while
bitch.
you're
Yeah,
driving.
is he gonna, right, Mayday? Did you watch it? Did you see it?
Yeah, I watched 2
So you think
episodes.
she's fine or
Both
the
of
other
y'all.
one?
Y'all can
Which
watch
one?
it on your
Wait,
phones while
Their
y'all driving.
friend, the friend, or the chick in the boat?
Oh, the chick in the boat's way
They're both hot, man.
What?
All right, all right.
Oh yeah, the friend. I mean, she's got a banging body.
What are we talking about? The friend.
The
friend,
fucking
the-
chick that hangs out with the group of dudes. That's their
pogue.
friend.
Okay,
Pogue
the
bitch.
friend.
She's
and
not
then
really a
there's,
pogue,
I'll
though.
call
She's
her the
got
boat
money.
chick.
Boat
The rich chick.
Rich
Yeah.
Fuck is that?
I don't know. Allie's lighting something
Worry
on
about
fire.
yourself, man. I'm not lighting anything
The
on
rich
fire.
bitch is
Yeah.
way finer than the pogue friend.
Yeah, yeah.
What? I think they're both fine as a motherfucker.
Now-
just different ways.
They're both just young.
They're young, but
No, they're pretty.
no. The face is really pretty on the rich bitch. The face on the pogue bitch, but the body is on point.
Body's fucking banging,
Yeah.
but she has beautiful hair also.
Yeah, she got nice hair.
Eh.
Well, fuck y'all then. You got something wrong with long, curly, dark hair? Then fuck both
Okay,
of
I
y'all.
forgot. Our opinion on the show was something about
Right,
you.
because y'all hating.
Oh, man.
Oh,
they see me rolling.
They
They
hating,
hating. So it's
patrolling
driving
and trying to catch me
dirty.
riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to get me riding
Yeah, Wednesday
dirty.
night, you can check us out on YouTube. Not Real Radio, face to face with Tim Lottie.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go, dude.
Till next week, fuck off your cunts and keep it not real.
Trying to catch me riding dirty.